And what's up, guys? Your boy Spin City Chris.
And it's your boy Eli.
And welcome back to For the Culture. We have two guests with us today. We have Alegra and we have Jamal.
Yep.
We got a lot to talk about today, a lot to show you guys. So let's just get straight into it. First off,
Tory.
Man.
Talking about that man, Tory. Tory Lanez.
I'm scared.
So, Tory just dropped his album. Got to the point where, like, we hadn't heard anything from Tory for, I think the incident started in August. Is when we first heard about the shooting and all that stuff like that.
Tory shot Megan?
Yeah, and everybody was going crazy. Now Tory, he put out that cryptic message where he was like, I got to tell my truth. And he was like, at 12, he's going live on Instagram at 12.
Did he go live?
Did he go live?
No. Yeah,
he didn't go live.
The
album went live at 12 o'clock.
Really?
And as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh. So, I mean, I felt like I was betraying like my position, Megan, and my position from before, because I said, like, all right, I'm done with listening to Tory's music until I hear like him say something. And then I was like, all right, research purposes, because like there's no other reason.
I gotta get the both sides.
Yeah, I'm not listening for fun. I'm listening for research purposes. I got a show.
For the record, I still listen to the Watch Poppin' remix by Jack Harlow. Fight me if you want, but like,
no, I mean, he
killed the verse, bro. Like, what you want me to do?
I think he's the best.
When he said Canada, I was like, shit, I like Canada too now. Like, fuck, what's up?
He's got Toronto on his back, magically.
Come on.
Nah, but once Tory dropped the album, it was like, okay, I'm gonna do it for research purposes. And then after that first song, I was automatically like, yeah, I'm fucking with
Did you
this.
like hit shuffle or you went like top to?
No, top to. I gotta go top to bottom.
I was gonna say I was a little nervous listening to it because I was just like, I don't think I should be listening to it.
There was a lot of that feeling like, I shouldn't be doing this.
Really though, I feel like it's really hard to cancel certain people though, especially like when it comes to music in general, because you know people when they put their art out, I feel like a lot of people look at it separate from who the person actually is. So sometimes listening or viewing somebody's content or work of art is different from actually,
I stopped listening to R. Kelly though.
I was gonna say, yeah, I feel like it's very easy to stop listening to R. Kelly. Tory Lanez,
because there's a certain degree, like once they go there, it's like, all right.
That they play at every barbecue. Step.
Nah, R. Kelly is cancer. I don't care.
Yeah,
I just stopped listening to him.
I was
but
like,
Tory, I'm really having a hard time not listening to him.
Nah, not listening to Tory was definitely hard. Now I'm back to like when I'm at my back, I'll be like, all right, let me put on.
You know
Tory.
the crazy thing about the album though is that the album is for his mom. Like I think it's a birthday.
Yeah, his mom died
that same day.
So, and that's another reason why I feel bad, because I feel like it's a more like sympathetical reason why he put it out, so that way we could feel bad.
But then the thing is, though, is that at the same time
he still shot her.
Not even that, he was dissing like mad people on the album.
I feel like he was trying to defend himself against all those people that was coming from him.
Because there was a lot of people who were his friends, and they turned their back on him. He said they didn't even call him.
What's her name?
Kalani,
yeah,
JoJo.
She took
but
him
it's
off
like
the
in
album.
a situation like that, what would you call?
But she didn't take him off the deluxe.
Would you call?
Like, yo, did you do it? Like, if I found out something about Jamal tomorrow, and like I see it on Instagram or something,
if he shot me,
I'm hitting him. If he shoots you, I'm calling him and like, yo, what is this? Like, what's going on? And he better tell me the truth. If he don't tell me the truth, then I could go take him off For the Culture, delete all the episodes we did. But until I talk to him, if this is my man's, that's my first thing I got to do is check in with him. Like, yo, is this true?
Did you?
Like,
I don't know.
Be honest with me.
I feel like he shot her though. I feel like he shot her. It's just the reasoning that's like a little confusing for everybody. Because if he did it,
yeah, like what did you shoot her for, or who shot her?
It was Tory. Tory shot her.
Oh, there was sauce for sure.
3 people in the car.
100%.
He's the only person in that car though that would represent himself. Everybody else in the car is with Megan.
I think the security guard was armed too, probably.
That's true, yeah.
What happened with the security guard? What was, like, he was just chilling?
I mean, you would think, like, his job is to protect Megan, so once she gets shot,
once
you
Tory
would
pulls
shoot.
a gun out and it's aimed in her direction.
I was going to say, whose bodyguard was it?
Because he's supposed to shoot to kill if you're a security guard.
Yeah.
You're supposed to protect your
client.
Person at
as soon
all
as he
costs.
seen Tory with the gun, he should have did or said something.
And so, as big as he is and as small as Tory is, that should have been easy cleanup.
He should have just yoked him up from the back seat. Just stuff it.
He said from the back seat.
Not even grab him by the back of his shirt like that.
Right, pick him up.
The gun.
Y'all really think he's 5'3"?
I've seen.
He said he's
You didn't see
5'7".
the video of him freestyling at
He's
Sway, and
5'3".
He was sitting in the chair and his feet were swinging.
When he stood up, he was the same height.
That's the video I'm talking
All
about.
right, I'm out.
Right. And when he stood up, he was just like this
You
far
want
off
to stand
the
up
table.
first? Like, how you gonna walk out of here? I am
I've
standing.
seen videos of him before, and like
Stand on my money, I'm 5'.
Because of the.
I feel like he's not 5'3", he's not 5'7", he's like 5'5". Like maybe with some shoes
Yeah,
on.
because I say I'm like 6'2" and I'm 6'1". So if I'm capping about it a little bit,
What you got a cap for if you
he
6'1"?
definitely capping about it. Because I want to be taller.
The extra inch helps.
Yeah, I just want to be taller and taller
I
and
can
taller.
look down at you niggas. All right. Say that, Eli. Say if that's how you feel.
Yeah, when I'm around short people, how tall are you? 6'6". How you gonna know? the
That's what it
difference?
feels like.
Everybody's 6'6" to you. If you short,
Anywho.
why you couldn't
No.
sympathy
No.
laugh,
No.
nothing?
No.
A little giggle.
Sheesh.
No.
Not even
No.
a giggle.
He was at Casanova's party the other day too.
Tory Lane.
In
yeah.
Brooklyn?
What he doing out and about?
I don't know. That same thing. Cass is like, yo, my nigga, what are you
He
doing?
said he
out
been
here,
in
bro?
Miami since he posted
Wasn't
bail.
they trying to get him deported?
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, he gonna get deported. He was like, I've been chilling on the beach because everything he's saying through the album. So you gotta listen to the album in order to hear what he's saying.
Get him a little bag.
He said he's been chilling on the beach since he posted bail. So, I mean, I guess he's chilling. And for him to drop the album, that's like he's real comfortable. I don't think he feels.
I'm waiting for
He's surprised by everybody who's turned on him. Because remember, Quarantine Radio, everybody wanted to be on Quarantine Radio.
No, really, though.
He even
was
said
very
it
popular.
in one of the songs.
He was the cool kid in school.
He said, like, yo,
From
everybody was like, yo, everybody quarantine. And now, like, it's weird to see everybody
He's
turn against
quarantined
him.
socially.
Yeah, socially quarantined. Like, nobody wants to. I mean, he also saying that he just got his master's.
And he has all his rights now.
He said,
since
look
the
at.
label.
He said, look at what happened to Michael and Prince when they wanted their masters. Now look at what they trying to do to me. And I was like,
Did they kill Michael and Prince over the masters? Is that
oh,
Is that like a theory?
Michael.
is that like yeah?
Michael owned the masters to the Beatles. They like
Michael Jackson
owned the masters
owned the
to the Beatles.
recording masters.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that's
This is like a
crazy. I
known
didn't know
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Yes. He owned he owned their masters. And he also,
So who killed him? The Illuminati or something?
I mean, hey, for the Beatles masters, that's billions.
That's bread.
That's billions.
That's
He
bread.
went half and half with some studio. And now if you look at like the bottom of certain songs,
do you even
Charlemagne was
know?
talking about it on his podcast.
I don't know.
And
They
he
be doing,
said-
like behind the back publishing deals and stuff.
He said that like if you look at the bottom and you see /AFV or something like that, that's Michael Jackson's studio. Like he owned half of that. But his what is it when they die? His estate gave it up.
Okay.
Wow.
So like, but if Michael was alive, he would own the Beatles masters. He would own his own. And then Prince had his whole issue with his masters. Tory saying he just got his masters, and they like this comes out of nowhere. Rock Nation. He thinks it's Rock Nation. He's blaming Rock Nation the whole time through the whole album.
Yeah.
He came
but
at Beyonce. He
Jay-
came at Jay-Z.
Jay gave I think was it Kanye's masters he had. Gave back. He sold Kanye back his masters, which is kind of low in my opinion.
Kanye still got Big
But-
Sean's.
No, they give it back.
What? I
Kanye
love
gave
Big
back
Sean.
all the
I
artists.
thought he
on-
said it's
on
3
Good
million. Charlemagne just posted about it.
Last thing I heard was that all the artists on the Good Music record label
Got their masters back.
got Kanye's half. 'Cause
Oh,
Kanye
okay.
has half, and then the label.
Okay.
Was it Def Jam? I think has the other half. So
Mm.
Kanye get back his half to them. So they still
Wow.
don't have full control.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
they
nice of
don't.
him to give. Him
Yeah, at least
portion.
50% is something.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's something like artists really didn't know about. Artists didn't know that you should own your own.
Yeah, until like 10 years ago.
I was even watching the 5 Heartbeats, and when they were signing their deal, like now that like I know like what artists are supposed to do, I was looking at what their deal was, and their manager like
They got 360.
their manager
Finessed
read the
them.
deal.
Oh, Lord.
He
And
said, "Yeah,
he
I
was
just
like-
signed here."
Yeah, he's just like he shook hands and they're signed on, and it's like, sheesh, you can't be letting like. And now I know, like, yo, don't ever let somebody else.
Take it
Like-
to another lawyer.
Yeah, you go to your lawyer, you go through it, see what it says, and
You got to get a lawyer that's not affiliated with the label either.
and some of these lawyers are like affiliated, but you don't know. Like they've
In
been
cahoots.
friends since law school.
He said
cahoots.
friends since law
They
school.
have
Friends
like
since
weekly
law
brunches
school, they
and
be
stuff.
like, yeah, I ain't gonna tell them about this part. Yo, that's my whole life. Like they said, if I don't give them 10 albums, they could kill me. Like, yeah.
What they
kill,
did
kill.
to Uzi and Birdman and Lil Wayne.
Oh, Birdman did Lil Wayne
Dirty.
dirty. But I mean, he still calls him his dad and stuff like that.
Y'all like Lil Wayne?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I mess with Lil Wayne. That's
big-
the weirdest
big Carter
relationship
fan.
in rap for me though.
Birdman and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I don't.
Once I
Your
heard
dad?
about the kiss, I was
They kiss?
around. Yeah,
Whoa.
I was in like middle school. Oh, I can't be putting y'all on like this. Yeah, they kissed like in a music video.
Like
Like
In the music video, like
was like a
I
story.
got
It was like a
telling.
peck.
Really though, it was a
Alright.
storytelling. Was it's some
Alright.
type
Was
of?
he's like, yo, I fuck.
because
with you a
y'all
lot,
y'all
bro.
gonna need to know that. I'm telling
It was
you.
on the lips.
Yes.
I think it's a lyric too. I always kiss my daddy. Like, it's not one
Yeah.
What? Well, not
Lil
ill, but
Wayne.
like if they go that
Come
way.
on, bro.
I mean, if that's what you want,
Really though, if that's
kiss
what you
Birdman in the mouth. They didn't have to put the in the mouth part, but
of-
Birdman tries. All right, it's in the music video though.
Like, hold on.
Yep.
Said, hey yo.
Hold on. This is so ghetto.
want. The
Oh
credit.
my god.
Nah.
Oh no, it was Mad Swift too.
And he did not. None of them pulled away.
Y'all
None of
niggas
them
is
pulled
gay.
away.
And they both like leaned in like they
Yeah,
knew
they
they
was
were
like-
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, what's up?"
like that's regular for
Like,
them.
yo, I would have been sitting next to them, like, just dapped him up, like, wait,
No, I would have been looking at everybody else like, y'all saw that.
because you
right?
know how like when a new person comes in, like everybody chilling, like dap everybody up in a circle. The last person he dap up, he kiss him on the lips, like, yo, wait, when
Oh, that escalated.
when did this? We
do
was
this now?
just you just made me call like 3 girls over, and you over here. All right, whatever. But yeah, there's more videos of that. I guess this is a compilation.
So they were just doing
There's
that
multiple
regular.
kisses on video.
I think so.
Nobody said nothing after like the second.
That's
or
his
third
dad.
one?
Okay, but you
But
doesn't make
after-
it actual dad. Like,
Really, though,
it doesn't matter.
I mean, that's
Y'all be kissing y'all dad on the lips? No.
But I think
No.
I don't know. I don't want to say it's a Louisiana thing, but
They both from Louisiana.
yeah.
Oh, so maybe they got a special connection.
Mhm.
I mean,
that's not
like,
his
if you
dad.
think about it, I forgot his name.
Yeah,
Payne
they got good
Manning.
chicken though.
Payne Manning, he be kissing his kids too, though.
I mean, but if it like
So,
aren't
I
they
mean,
like-
If they're
I-
toddlers,
Yeah,
then
they're
that's a
like-
little
Yeah.
different.
Nah,
For me-
You have,
Grown people kissing grown people.
yeah,
on
that's
the
a
lips.
grown man dapping up
but
a
like,
grown
he got like
man.
a son, like he just like.
I mean, but
How old is the son?
I've seen dads
like a-
do that. Like, so I like, even though I wouldn't do it, I understand like a dad doing that. But after a certain age, come on now, like slow it down.
Like,
Don't do
He
that.
really does slow it
Don't do
down.
that.
Hold up, buddy.
And y'all not even related. So that's this whole that
Y'all just work
conversation out the
together.
window.
Y'all
Yeah,
coworkers.
y'all just friends.
That's his work daddy.
Not with the Z on it.
Oh my god.
All right, where we at next? So after Tory,
Trump.
we could.
Trump
Trump?
got COVID.
Trump has COVID-19,
Oh my lord. Melania has COVID. His advisor has COVID.
and he was just talking big, hot shit.
Dumpster fire.
The one
He
that
was
says
like,
not to wear a mask.
Ain't no like, oh, it's not really hurting anybody and stuff
Look
like
at this
that.
guy. He's got a big mask on. He's got a mask everywhere he goes. You know what I'm saying? All right, buddy.
And he was like, I'm not wearing a mask because he was like, it's personal preference. Now look at him.
It's personal preference.
He's just in there like, oh.
He's
my
an
chest.
asshole.
That's the craziest
Legit.
thing. Yo, this man really, like, this whole time was playing it off like,
You know
it's
what?
not that bad.
It's
We
what-
need to open up the economy.
And I feel like
And
that's
then-
my problem with him. Like other countries, COVID came and went. For us, why is it still
Yeah,
like
yeah.
lingering?
And like, was it Australia or someplace? They don't have it at all.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
100%.
I feel like when they first got their, first rounds of Corona, they
They-
handled it. They shut
They was
the
not
world
playing.
down.
They was like,
Donald was
alright.
in denial. He was acting delusional, like
Well, people still traveling into the U.S. too. Like,
Right.
I'll
Mhm.
have people come up to me and be like, oh, I'm coming in from
Nah, but you have to have
DR or
it's-
a
this
visa
place.
or something.
Nah, like say
You gotta get tested before you leave, I think.
Not even that. Like my uncle, he went through it just recently. You have to have either business here. You actually have to like live here and work here, like a regular person, like a
Yeah, you probably have to have a visa or residency. So a
Mm.
visa is like for school or work, and then
Mm.
residency like you live here.
But
Mhm.
if you're not
Yeah.
from here and say like you came from like England or here, you can't just like regularly.
Yeah, you can't just pop up
Mm.
no more.
No tourists.
No more tourists.
That's tough.
I still see people like strolling up and down Fifth Ave, like looking touristy.
Somebody on Twitter was like, "Isn't it amazing how the writers of 2020 turned COVID into like the biggest character redemption arc, like from the most hated character to like we're all rooting for it now."
I mean, I'm not. Thing about this Trump situation, I'm not really rooting for.
Okay.
Nah, I don't. I know what it means politically. Like what?
But then we get Pence. We keep
president.
forgetting that Pence is like the gun in the chamber.
Pence is.
What you trying to say? If Donald Trump die,
I'm saying
Donald Trump is not gonna die. They're gonna make a vaccine. He's gonna take the vaccine.
Oh yeah, he
already took it.
Exactly, and then everybody's gonna think
Right
that
here.
works
Put it right
and
here.
cures
There
corona.
was like side effects that were like crazy.
He took the
it's the
Times
president.
reported on
They
it.
better get rid of them side effects. Whoever put that in his arm, if they mess up,
the first couple people who took it, there was like some crazy side
they just start fucking
I'm weak twitching.
turn to zombies.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. Mike Pence is the worst, but
He said he got like some experimental cocktail they called it.
It's bleach mixed with hydrochloroquine.
really though, what he said, Clorox.
Hydrochloroquine, whatever it's called.
From that, remember that video with the doctor?
That Nigerian lady, she's
Lord.
administering it.
Oh my!
We learned so much about. I thought she was telling the truth the whole time.
I was rooting for her. I was like, okay.
Rooting for her to come out. She lying about the whole thing.
Oh wow.
She was like, oh, she had cured 300 people from
350.
COVID.
I remember the number.
Yeah,
350.
By doing what?
With like hydrochloroquine.
Yeah.
Like it's a drug for malaria.
And she was like, oh, the doctors are like other doctors are trying to hold them back. They know the cure. And I was like, oh, the black lady
First
done
off-
found the cure.
All these doctors be capped.
You was on your IG story talking about like, yeah, let's go
I was like,
Nigeria.
yeah, let's go Niger. I was like, oh shoot,
Oh,
let me
my
take this
Lord.
down because she done lied about
She
the
out
whole
here embarrassing
situation.
you.
She was on the state cap, like the steps and all that stuff like that. I was
Were
taking
those
her
really
serious.
because remember the video is fake.
Because of her
Were those-
location.
Yeah, her location. I was like, oh, this is, I can trust this. And then, like, when we started diving into the fact that, like, Facebook, like,
Oh yeah.
don't get information. on
Everything with a
Facebook.
grain of salt.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did y'all see yesterday? Everybody was sharing articles on Facebook. Like it was.
Oh yeah, the
it was-
same articles.
I was gonna say like it wasn't even
all across
one specific article, but it was just like
the same like
an
6,
abundance
7
of like
articles.
right. They were one was
over and
saying
over.
if you drink wine you'll be healthier. It was another one.
I saw something about marijuana,
Yeah,
I
how
saw something
if you
about
smoke you'll like live longer. I don't know.
children.
It was
but
a
it
bunch
was
of
all
articles.
the same, and
Wow.
everybody, literally everybody, like they
Oh,
posted a
something
screenshot.
about how to cure anxiety.
Yeah, like they posted the screenshot. Like, yo, is everybody else seeing these meme or
Mhm.
these posts?
Yeah.
It was
And
all, like,
I was
depressing
like,
stuff.
seen that one, seen that one,
Oh,
seen
Lord.
that one, seen that one, seen that. Yo, like, how are we all getting the same thing to our phone?
I didn't see any. I don't be on Facebook like that.
I deleted
It's
it.
Nah,
also
I'll be
like the
honest.
algorithms.
I got
like,
church people on
Yeah.
they
Facebook.
show you the posts that get
I
the
do
most
too.
interactions or the most views.
Nah, I just got mad Jesus memes on Facebook.
I'm screaming at
Mad people
Jesus
tagging
memes.
me and just be like, look, Jesus.
White Jesus, your savior.
Yeah, is he? Yo, yesterday I found out that Jesus was not attractive.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so you
What
said
is
he was
not
bad?
attractive?
You thought he was
It's in the
bad?
Bible. Like, it says that he was like
Average?
unattractive. No, not even average.
Oh, he was ugly.
Like, you would not be like, all right.
Attracted to Jesus.
watch.
I wouldn't want to be attracted to Jesus.
I mean, if you think about it though, like him, like let's say dude comes up, change your water to wine, that makes up for it.
Oh yeah,
Think about
he was definitely like a people pleaser.
So you
Like,
saying
yo,
that
that nigga Jesus.
Like if somebody came up to me and like there was
Yo,
chops,
bro, I gave him water. He made
Yeah.
me wet.
but they got
OD
powers?
chop, but he
And they
took
got
my
some
soda
bread.
and went like this, and like I take a sip and it's wine. I'm like, oh,
I can rock
this
with you.
nigga's
now.
a magician. All the
I was
magicians
gonna
be
say it's
weird.
not even about what he could do for me. It's also like, Jesus is supposed to be Jesus. Like, that's supposed to be
It says
like a father
Mhm.
figure or
It
family,
says-
like a older
right.
trusted like
Yeah,
advisor.
if you got tension with him,
Look, it says he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we
Despised
hid
and rejected. That's
we-
the Bible.
listen,
that
listen,
could mean
listen.
people just didn't like him.
and we hid as it were our faces from him. Like they hid their faces from him. He
Are you
was
sure the
despised.
translation didn't just mess up?
No, bro.
Bro, that just probably means they
Oh,
didn't,
look,
they
look,
didn't
look.
want to talk
It's,
to
it's
him.
the second verse.
What if you just that
it
weird
said-
kid in
look, look,
class
look,
that like
look, look.
ain't
He
nobody
said
really want to
He
speak
has
to?
no form nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. That's it.
I feel like
I was
they're
like,
just
oh.
saying not that he's unattractive, but they're not attracted to him.
Like his vibe.
It's not his vibe, but like the position.
Nah, his
he's
vibe is
supposed
definitely like
attractive.
Yo, this nigga walk on water, bro.
I think it's like the position or like the figure that he's supposed to hold in your life. That's what makes it like I don't want to look at you that way.
Now, but I'm talking about like back then. Like we know him from the like historical aspect.
But
the
if I was
Bible
back
say
you're not even supposed to do nothing with nobody unless you get married. Like
Yeah,
Jesus,
true.
like you can't even just.
But I mean, it was probably shorties looking like.
Nah.
You have like.
They was not looking at Jesus like that.
They over here gossiping. Like,
They knew they was not supposed to
He
be
gave me
doing
2
nothing.
loaves and 5 fish.
2 loaves of bread.
He gave
and 5
everybody 2
fish.
loaves and 5 fish. Like, relax.
I'm
He
like,
gave me mine in my hand.
girl, you know he brought me some fresh baked bread the other day.
yo.
Baked it right on the beach.
No, I was question.
Oh
How
man,
was he as a kid?
Oh, he's probably bad.
he was a know-it-all.
He was bad.
He was a know-it-all. It
This
says it
boy
in
ran
the
away
Bible,
from his
too.
mom for 3 days.
Because he was telling them like, yo, I don't
Yeah.
know nothing about this. He's like,
He's
let me
like,
break
yo,
it down
yo,
for
how
you.
you gonna tell me about my father and I know my father? And
That's
it was
my
like,
pops.
It was like, oh,
My
shoot,
pops.
it is your father.
I'm screaming.
Nah, but he was bad. The boy disappeared for 3 days. You know how much panic? As soon as I see him, it's ooh, my belt.
Wait, you think he got a
Ooh,
beating?
come here.
You beating your Lord and Savior?
What? Lord and Savior Jesus Christ getting that belt. There's no way your kid, forget Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like, yo, you still 5 years old. Relax. All right? I still got to raise you. You're not going to be over here just turning everything in this house upside down and then thinking you're going to get away with it. No, clean it all up.
Imagine
He over here like,
Imagine he summons angels while you beating him.
I'm like, oh, so
Like,
you
just
just going.
back. You go back for it, and you just see someone pull it behind
You
you.
just
turn
gonna
around,
bring
it's
your
like, you got
your
the
guardian
archangel,
angels
got
to
the-
encamp around you. Huh? Oh, okay. All right, you win this round.
You in this round. Oh
But-
my God.
I mean, he couldn't be that bad. He was probably a good kid too. Like for his parents, like he would stand up for them. Like if they needed money, like these bills. He just like make money appear.
Stacks.
Whoa. Stacks
I
on
don't even
stacks.
think money was a thing back then, was it?
No, they,
No,
didn't
they had
have
like
money.
they had
Like
like
little
gold.
coins and
Yeah,
coins.
They didn't have paper
Tokens.
yet.
Flick it.
imagine.
Here you go, young man.
Why are you
The
doing the
catch?
movie scene actions? Like, yo,
But him spitting on the blind man's eye. Remember that? Like,
if
not
you-
like you was
Jesus
there.
did that?
yeah.
Yeah,
If you spit in my eye,
Oh yeah, to help him
in
see
the ground.
again.
Yeah.
That's mad disrespectful.
Like you don't even see it. You don't even see it
Imagine
coming.
he did that
You
in
just
New
like,
York.
yeah, I'm blind. You like, wait, what are you? Why are you touching my eyeballs?
Like imagine you somebody who saw it like from the sideline. You just see a dude come up.
Yeah, all you hear is that noise. He's like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
And he don't look good. Like, yo, why is this ugly? Nah, let me stop. Blasphemy. Don't kick me out the church.
Y'all better stop playing with him. He got them inches.
He probably looking down at me like, you better stop.
He
I'll
probably
end this
tying
whole
his
show
hair
right
up.
now.
Now see now what y'all not finna do.
Really though, you're not gonna play with me.
Let me take this. Take the nails out my hand.
He tying his
Oh,
robe
not
a little tighter.
Let me take these nails out
man.
real quick.
What's
What's up next?
You know who else got COVID?
Cam.
Yeah, the whole. I
Jeez.
think the Patriots.
The whole
team,
Patriots?
'cause they
There
said
was some other
people from
team
both
that
sides
like
got it.
10 people. I think it was the Bears. Or no. It was the Vikings.
Mm.
Their quarterback and like 9 other players got COVID, so they had to cancel their game.
Yeah, they're gonna shut that down.
I was gonna say, do y'all feel like they started up the sports games too soon? Do y'all feel like they should have delayed it? Or?
Basketball's fine. Everything else is like
Basketball was planned really well in my
yeah.
opinion.
UFC, I'm fine with too.
What's the difference between like what do they do?
There's no bubble for NFL.
Yeah, they're still traveling, right?
Yeah,
They're traveling
travel.
to different cities to play away.
Yeah,
games
that's
and
the
stuff.
problem with it. Cause basketball, you're in one place.
They're all
Yeah,
in,
you
like,
gotta
it's
stay
like,
in the bubble.
Disneyland,
Yeah,
Mhm.
world.
Disney World,
And
yeah.
then UFC, you're testing when you get there.
Mm.
If you test positive, you don't fight.
And then all the employees are tested at the NBA too,
Mm-hmm.
even like the janitor.
So it's a little bit safer. Like you can see that there's no real reason for someone to
haven't
get it
They haven't had a
because no one's going in and out like that. But NFL, they're going all over, and it's 52 men
Oh,
on
yeah.
each roster.
NBA is like 30.
Mm-hmm. But they're 30 in one place. It's 52 men traveling across the world, like across the country, like
But
Back
every
and
single
forth.
Don't
Sunday.
they all get the same plane? Same team plane? Or no?
Hmm?
Probably
Oh.
not, because they probably won't come from the same place, unless they like.
Oh shit!
I mean,
Ooh.
you good?
Yeah, just
Okay.
Oh, we're fine.
I was like, huh?
All right.
Yeah. Don't they all get like the same team playing, like come from training camp or whatever? Or?
I mean,
because I don't want to be that guy running late to a game. Oh, I didn't get my flight yet. Oh man, where's my gear?
There's some teams like if you miss the flight, like don't come at all.
I've heard of
Like
that.
don't come play at Patriots. Belichick.
Oh yeah, for
He's
sure.
definitely that.
He's
that
definitely that
strict guy.
type.
If you don't know the playbook, and Cam Newton knows the playbook like the back.
He was
of his
reading
hand.
it on the plane.
Yeah, they said for 6 hours. They had a 6-hour flight cross country. He was just reading the playbook the whole time.
I played football. I guess I didn't like it enough because I wasn't doing all that. Not for 6 hours straight. I was like half an hour. All right, XYZ, bet. Let's go.
I wanted to play football, but I never did. I went out for basketball though, and then I got injured.
You
How'd
got
you get
crossed up?
One
injured?
of the good ones.
You got crossed up?
No. I was playing defense.
So you got crossed up?
No. I didn't get crossed up. I was playing defense, and I like stepped out too far, and I pulled the tendon in my knee.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like it hurt.
Very specific.
But I mean, he was dribbling at the same
Very
time.
specific injury. I've never
And
Like
then
what
he
you
did
could
shoot.
imagine the tendon in his knee, like
I went, no, because I
twisting,
stepped and I
rearranging.
said, "Oh," and I just dropped. And then
been
the
a
coaches
far
didn't
drop.
run over or nothing like that. They was just like, and I was like, "Wait, like y'all not going." I'm trying to get up, but you like when you can't, like your leg's not working.
You know that awfully sounds a lot like getting crossed up.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
get
what I'm
crossed
saying,
up.
like-
It does sound like
Because
getting crossed up.
if he would have crossed me up, I was trying to block his shot, and I just like stepped.
So he
into
drove.
it.
He drove for a layup.
No. He was getting ready to shoot, and
Okay.
I stepped up to block his
Oh, so
shot,
you- and then you just. Then
And
and
you
I
like,
pulled
came
it
back
on
down?
the leg
Oh.
that I was pushing off of to
Mm.
reach for his shot.
Right.
I pulled that.
So
and
you
I
put
just
like
dropped.
too much weight on your leg, I guess.
Probably something like that.
Maybe the wrong angle.
Yeah. And I was like, basketball dreams over. Put the towel over my head. He's like, yo, you wasn't gonna make the team. I didn't make the team.
That was
that
practice?
tryouts?
Yeah, it was practice.
Oh,
It was
damn.
it was
Oh,
open
no.
gym. It was like
Oh,
the
okay.
ending of open gym, getting ready for tryouts, and
Oh,
sprained it. I
The
think I
Lord
missed
was
the
like,
first
yeah.
week of tryouts, and then the next 2 weeks, it was just like, yeah, you.
did it take you a while to recover?
Right, you
2
had to wear a
weeks.
cast or something.
Yeah, my knee was
Or,
swollen
like,
up. My
knee
mom,
brace?
And
she ain't take me to
yeah.
the hospital straight away. I was like, Mom, I can't put
So how'd you
weight
get
on
home?
this.
Did she pick you up or something?
in the car, but then like I had to hobble up the steps, and then it just swole up. I was like, can you like take me? I can't walk.
Damn.
She finally took me, put the brace on it.
It's like, all right, cry baby.
Now every time I tell people like sprain patella tendon, they're like
Sprain.
oh
you gotta
my
wait. No.
gosh.
Run that back. You gotta say that
Sprain
slower.
patella tendon.
Slower.
That's how I be getting people. They be like, ooh. I'm like, yo, it's not that bad.
No. I just don't know what you said. I just heard tendon.
Sprained
Mhm.
patellar tendon.
Okay.
Yeah. Once they put me onto the name, I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell everybody about
They said
this.
put me onto the
That's what
name.
you had?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flex my injury on these people.
But yeah,
Really
you
though.
know I got injured one time playing ball. Like, oh my gosh, how? Yeah, I was guarding, put the towel over my face.
Oh my
Sad
God.
day.
All right, so we already talked about the Tory Lanez album. You heard the new Savage Mode 2?
Yes.
I started listening to it.
Yeah?
I haven't
I
finished
love
it.
21 Savage.
Oh, really?
I love that Morgan
I do.
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman surprisingly was like a better. He was killing it.
Oh, I listened to the
Serenading.
first half. I really like I was gonna say when he does like R&B and his singing songs.
Yeah.
I was
know
like
why
21 Savage with
he kept
auto-tune,
on
I was
saying
like-
the P word.
Oh.
Yeah, he be
Over
doing
and
that.
over.
He be doing that a lot. It feels weird
Over
after a
and
while.
over. I was like, all right, this is the third song I've heard this song, this word 20
He's
times.
mesmerized by somebody.
Like, over and over.
What's good with
Like, he's
Drake
st-
though?
Drake,
What's
what
up
you
with
mean?
Oh, with the
SZA?
Oh yes.
Oh,
And
he
then
didn't
it
even have
says
to
it back
put that
in-
out there.
He
Nobody
did not
asked.
have to do that.
I was gonna
Nobody
say
said
yeah.
not a word. And
I
he's
could
like, oh.
see it, but I wasn't expecting him to tell us. I feel like Drake is one of those very secretive people, but he's also a Scorpio.
But
He be talking though. He be.
Over time, but you're gonna find out something that happened 20 years ago from him. You know what I'm saying? You don't find out
Okay.
right when it's happening. You
like
find
back when
out
Keisha and me was in, and you
Exactly.
be like, Keisha, who's Keisha?
like even his
Keisha
baby. It took us how long to find
yeah,
out?
and
He
somebody had
definitely
to
ain't want
snitch.
that.
No,
That
yeah,
was
of
because of
course.
the Pusha T beef.
No, that's
His
understandable.
baby looked like a White Walker.
I feel like if Push T didn't say nothing or
You're
whoever, we wouldn't have known Drake had a baby.
You ain't hear him.
No, what did he say?
Watching this, I'm sorry.
Tell me his baby don't look like no White Walker.
Oh my gosh.
Negro, if you don't shut.
Bro,
the
it was a
fuck up.
picture. All right,
Bro,
let me
bro,
show you the
bro,
picture,
bro,
and
bro.
you have to agree with me.
I'm sorry.
I feel like celebrity babies be growing up mad fast
What
though.
he just said doesn't reflect.
I'm not saying it's an ugly White Walker. I'm just saying it's a White Walker.
Can you just stop saying it though? That's my point.
He'll be fine. He's rich. He's
I'm not
richer
worried
than
about
me.
him. I'm worried about us in 10 years.
That boy is richer
You want to get
than me.
canceled?
Oh, I don't think his son. But look at this. Come on now.
Don't show me. Not with the braids. Don't show me the.
But that boy look like a abominable. All right,
Leave
I'll
it.
stop.
Stop.
No,
Yes.
I'll stop.
Yes.
Because I
I feel
care
like he
about.
got
It's a
mad
child.
grown. Like he looks like he's like 5.
Yeah, I was like,
there.
how did he get this big so
But
fast?
that's what I'm saying. You see how we found out mad late that he had a kid? You get what I'm saying?
This boy is 5 years old.
Wasn't he already like 3 when we found out? And that was like
I
2
thought
years
he was
ago.
a newborn or something.
Yeah,
or
I
maybe
thought
like
he
one,
had the big curls already. I was like, oh, he's been out the womb for
a few years now.
He been breathing
been
his
living
air for
life.
a while.
I think he was like 3 at the time when we found out.
That's
Maybe.
yo.
Cause he looks like 5 now. And
Yeah,
it's been like 2 years.
and the caption
so.
says first day of school.
That
Yeah,
man is
like,
grown.
that's
So yeah, he's
definitely
definitely like
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yo,
You know who else got a kid?
That's crazy.
Who?
Who else got a kid?
Donald Glover.
Oh yeah, he named it
Childish
after his
Gambino.
dad.
During quarantine, right?
when was this?
During quarantine, they delivered. People just found out like the other day.
Chrissy
right?
Teigen.
Oh my
Third
gosh,
child.
please
Oh
let's
my
not talk about it. I don't
gosh.
want to cry.
That was
I
sad.
love
the
her and John
saddest thing
Legend.
That
ever.
was sad.
Right, they didn't deserve that. I mean, nobody does, but
And to see them share it so publicly so quickly, I was just like, wow, that takes a lot of
courage.
yeah. Because I mean, we all knew about it. Like she was
surprised they
posting
posted
about her
pictures.
bed. Like she was on bed rest for like 2 weeks.
I was
Where
I was like, why'd they have a
She
photographer? But I was like,
posting
maybe
something
when the
about
baby
she
was born,
posting shit.
didn't have pictures.
yeah, she
anymore.
was like for 2 weeks. She thought bed rest meant she could still do stuff, but then the doctor said no, like just lay on the bed, don't do anything. And so she was doing that, and then I guess the baby was coming early, and I don't know what happened, but it was just sad to see her post it because, I mean, you could see her and John in distress,
That's a tough thing to go through. Damn.
and to explain it to their kids is gonna be even hard too.
Wow. Like, Mommy,
Like, you've been
where's the
expecting,
baby?
like,
I
yo,
love her brother.
Yeah, mom's about to have a baby, and
How far into the pregnancy was she?
I got
yeah,
no
I
clue.
don't know.
I was gonna say, I think more than like 6 months, maybe. I don't know.
But she had the stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
Damn.
Now we got mad somber.
shout out to
Moment of silence
yeah.
How
Our hearts are
with
forever
them.
with her.
do I
Yeah, what up?
transition?
Transition to something fun.
I'm not gonna
Wait,
do that.
how?
It's not like I'm trying to think of
You
fun
don't see
stuff.
none Tory.
We didn't even talk about.
Tell me
21
something I
Savage.
don't know, Eli.
Oh.
Tiger.
Let me see.
What
Nah,
about
we ain't talking
Tiger?
about Tiger. We ain't
Wait.
and he did his research.
Oh, his OnlyFans.
You can't see. You look at you got my. You got
Jamal
me
did
peaked
his
now. My
research.
interest
No, no,
is
no,
up.
no,
Right?
no.
If you
Alright,
know
alright.
about
Let's
that,
tune in, let's
you
tune in,
saw
let's
how
tune
he
in.
jumped on it so quickly.
Nah,
The boy a
he
freak.
shocked me.
He had
The
the-
boy
had
is
the-
a freak.
He had the.
Shocked
He said
me.
your boy is a freak.
The boy is a freak.
Nah, so pretty
Wait
much.
till you hear about this.
Pretty
Watch.
much. Reports earlier were talking about how Tiger had OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was on Twitter. Right. So I was like, all right, let me go open Twitter. And
First of all,
the
I would have
first-
been like,
the first trending
Okay.
thing there is like Tiger, so I tapped it, right?
Mm.
And then like you scroll down a little bit, and the first thing you see, bro,
that's the first mistake
They
he
showed-
made.
They showed what
pictures,
he
His
what he
beef.
was. Oh, okay.
Now, let me not say it.
So let me ask y'all this: how do
I
y'all
can't
feel
even
about
say it.
OnlyFans?
Get your money how you get your money, but for
I'll do
me, as for me in my house,
Okay.
I'll do it.
Exactly.
You'll
I
do
would.
it.
I
I
would.
thought you were talking about like from the other partner.
Well, no, I'm saying for
I
both
told
for
you this
men
man
and
is
for
a
women.
freak.
How do you
This
feel about?
man is a freak.
Oh, you would do
I'll
it.
do it.
He's
Would
like,
you
shit.
respect if your girlfriend or your sister or your mother did it?
Ooh, mother.
All right.
But I'm just saying, like a woman in your life, like,
Not my mom.
My mom.
Well, it's
like,
different in between your girlfriend and your mom.
well, you're not
Oh
gonna be
my
looking
gosh.
at.
I mean,
If
yeah,
your
but
mom,
it's like,
Mom.
if your mom stumbles on your girl's
Not even
OnlyFans,
that.
But then also your girl, why would you want other people to see that?
Well, you're doing it for the money, really.
So
yeah, they
you
be like,
would want
oh,
your girl
I
to
could
have
just put
money
my
in her
body.
pocket that bad. Why don't you
I
put money
feel
in
like-
her pocket? Like,
Well,
you know.
that's why I said I'd do it. Like,
I feel like the thought of like girls being
This
like,
man
oh,
is
it's my
crazy.
body, I can do what I want,
Yo.
is the same way like certain people get like dumbass tattoos and be
Mm.
like, yeah, it's my body, I'm young.
So I want
And then
Scooby Doo on my chest.
When you get older, you're gonna be like, oh fuck,
I have Scooby Doo on my chest.
Because that shit is gonna stay there. And then watch, if you're famous, if you get famous later on and you try to block that out of your life, like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
they gonna
can't
dig it
let-
up.
They gonna dig it up.
Remember
and be
when,
like, yo, y'all remember this?
What Medea movie was it when the old white lady was talking to the grandfather, or was it the father? And he was like, Betty Boop don't droop. Remember that?
White people?
No, it
Like
was
black don't crack? Betty
no,
Boop
no,
don't
no.
droop?
Like she had a Betty Boop tattoo, but it literally was like Betty Boop droop, bro.
Do y'all have any tattoos?
Nah.
I've been
Oh,
thinking
wow.
though.
You got a tattoo?
I have 4.
Yeah,
You
she
got
got
4?
she got
Yeah.
one on her wrist. On
I'm
her.
wait, yeah, I have
yeah.
I have a scripture. I got my zodiac. I have a matching sister tattoo. I have one on my ankle, but you can't really see it. It just says 2001. So yeah.
Just 2001.
1. That was the year I was born.
arrived.
Hey,
Right.
Right. Damn. I low-key want to do my back, but it's gonna hurt, and I don't know what to get. So
Get the one going down the spine.
I know that's what I want. I just don't know what to get.
Chinese letters?
No, not Chinese letters.
Don't
I
do
feel like
that.
it's gonna say like chicken wings or french
Exactly.
Yeah,
fries.
they like, let me fuck with her.
Somebody could be like, yo, why you got it ordered on your back? Like,
But yeah,
Yeah, that's a good option if you go into a Chinese restaurant.
I
Got the
look at
menu
order
options on the
really
back.
though. I'm like,
You
y'all
gonna
know the
turn
regular.
around.
Like, why you got California roll tatted on your back? California roll.
with soy sauce?
Really though, with soy sauce.
You know the thing about tattoos though? Everybody who's getting like tatted OD right now. Imagine when we're all older.
When you get older, them shit's
I was gonna
going.
say, I feel like that's
bad.
the reason why I don't want to get anything too big, because I feel like when I'm old and stuff,
You
like,
look crazy.
You
my
gon-
skin gonna be
You
wrinkly.
gonna look at it and
stuff
you
I got
just
now
gonna
is
be like,
dainty.
shit.
Like you really can't see it, and it's not gonna look
Yeah,
that
like it's
bad.
calm. But
And
like,
once they start fading and they droop,
They
He
fade?
said, and they droop.
yeah.
I don't think they like
Old white
fade,
women.
but
If you look at old white women with tattoos, they fade
Old
as
white
the
women.
skin cancer sets in.
I feel like if it's like a lot of like shading,
Like,
then
you
it's
see
gonna
it.
look.
Wow,
disgusting.
Bro, I'm talking about like a actual like if you I can show you people who have
You let
this.
his hair out, and then this is what happens.
What?
You let your
All
hair
I'm saying
out,
is
and you turn
I can
into
show
another
you these
person.
people though.
No,
Like,
I
it's
get
not
what you're
like
saying. I've actually
see
looked
it
up
now.
old people with tattoos because I was curious as to how it would look over
they
time.
don't look good.
It doesn't, but that's like if you get like a lot of shading or a lot of like.
imagine
you
you in
know,
a nursing home with like just
Just tatted up
all
grandma.
over. Just old sagging tatted. You gotta wash it.
Like a dirty
I
piece
don't
of
want
paper.
yeah. Wash this damn. It's like a rag that the ink won't come off. Shit.
Oh my god.
Let me just throw it away.
I feel like you guys should get it off like easier when you're older though.
I was gonna. Well, I wouldn't get it removed.
You know, Fusi,
What about him?
like this is like his 5th time getting his tattoos removed. I
Yeah.
unsubscribed
Fusi
after
too.
this one.
He's
A
like one of the
YouTuber.
veteran YouTubers.
Okay, I don't really.
And
follow
he had
YouTubers.
tattoo. He had like a lion on his hand, and he
A
like,
lion.
every time he would get tatted, 6 months later he's getting it removed,
That's a
I
lot
feel
of
like
bread
the
to
process,
just be,
right? The
and he
process
did it
is
like
probably
4
extensive.
times. And I'm like, yo, just stop it.
And give
Like
it up.
after the first time,
Just get
don't
the little,
get no
the
more
little fake
tattoos,
peel
bro.
off ones that wash
Get
off
the
in a
fake
couple
peel
hours.
off, or do something else. Get pierced
So
or
wait,
something
he was
like
getting
that.
tattoos and getting them removed
Getting
after.
tattoos, and then like 6 months later, he was like, no. My journey to get my tattoo. I'm like, yo, we did this already. Okay, you're gonna be in pain. Then
Make
it's
a
gonna stop.
playlist.
Right.
Then you're gonna put the cream on it.
The
and
cream
gonna come
on
back.
it.
I already know.
Nah.
Like this is the 5th time we doing this. I had to unsubscribe. I was like, nah, you're this type of repetitiveness
The cycle.
is toxic. You know that the definition of insanity isn't doing something over and over and expecting the same result.
Is it
Isn't that the definition of stupid?
really?
No, like people always say like the definition
Yeah,
of
yeah,
insanity
yeah.
is doing something over and over.
In,
and
in the
expecting
motivational post on
Yeah.
Instagram.
That's not like Webster has nothing that says anything close to that.
So what is
Hold
what
on.
does it say?
Let me pull this shit up. Insanity.
Oh no.
I slowed down a little bit. I was like, insane. The state of being seriously mentally ill,
That's it.
extremely foolish or irrationality.
So what word is like doing the same thing over and over expecting a different
Stupid.
stupid?
that has to be
Are
stupid.
you confident with that answer?
Does it literally have to say that on Google?
I got to be close.
Having or showing a great lack of intelligence or common sense.
See,
That's
you
stupid.
lack common sense if you keep doing the same
Doing
thing, expecting
something.
different
Don't try to
results.
stretch it. Don't do that.
I'm just paraphrasing.
But that's not what we said though.
Have you ever looked at your Chinese zodiac?
My Chinese zodiac. Is that like the year of the so and so? I
Yeah,
think
I'm-
mine
I'm
is
a
the year of the
rabbit.
snake. The year
I'm
of
a
the
rabbit,
snake
and I
or-
looked at it.
Can you look
I was
at
like-
mine? I think it's
You're
a snake or a rat.
You're a snake. 2001, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Bro,
the
okay,
year of the
I'm
rabbit,
a snake
and
too, then.
my element is Earth.
Wow.
I don't know my elements.
And they told me about my life.
Earth,
I was like,
Earth.
oh, y'all a little,
Earth?
y'all a
Well,
little
is
too
that from
spot
like
on.
Leo? Like Leos are earth signs, I think.
No,
No,
we're
I like-
fire.
Wait, so
Fire.
Fire
what's
sign.
I be on Twitter like all the rising water signs and the
Rising
laying-
moon, falling star.
Well, yeah, I was.
Yes.
I don't, but
I mean,
I'm just,
to an
I actually
extent.
believe in it.
To an extent. Once I read my Chinese one, I was like, oh, these niggas is on something. 'Cause
Nah,
this
you
just
gotta get
happened
the
last
app
month.
called Pattern.
Nah, the
Pattern?
Chinese one said that I was evil and stuff. I was like,
Pattern is like
I
a
mean,
it reads
I
you-
told him, I was like, yo, check it out. And then he was like, yo, it said I'm evil. I was like, see? Like, it's real. Because he is evil.
How is he evil? Jamal, what's your sign?
Libra.
Oh.
I don't even know about that. It's certain signs where you just don't know about them.
First of all, I had an ex that was Libra and my mom is Libra.
Mm.
So you don't like your mom?
Nah, like that's my mom. What you mean? I feel like Libras are another one. Y'all be very headstrong and y'all are also kind of like what's the word?
See, this is why I don't like.
I don't want to say delusional, but
Wait, bro, like y'all can't base everybody off of that.
you're right. I can't.
Yeah, but then when a lot of them people line up, it's like, ooh.
You was in your bag earlier about Scorpios. Go ahead.
I mean, y'all Scorpio. I
Talk
mean,
your shit,
most
sis.
of the
Yeah,
people.
go ahead. Talk. Let's
I
hear
don't
it.
got nothing specific to say about Scorpios. You know, I can speak for Leos though. I know majority of the people who I know are Leos.
All I know is
act
Sagittarius
exactly like
And y'all
Virgos.
all get along? No.
To
Y'all
an
probably
extent.
be bumping heads.
To an extent, and then it ends.
What's February?
Aries, I'm good with.
February what?
Like 9th.
February 9th. That's either Aquarius or, yeah, I think it's Aquarius.
Okay, that makes sense.
You're February?
No. I
Oh, he-
I know someone who is, and it'd be
His boo.
bump heads. No,
Oh.
it's a family member.
I'm trying to figure out my grandma's sign.
Right. She be getting me tight.
All right, so I'm pulling up the
So
snake
you're
one
Sagittarius,
while y'all
right?
talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris,
What?
talk.
Oh,
You just went quiet.
I'm like, oh, wait. I thought you about to say something.
No, I'm gonna pull up the snake one for y'all. I
But
mean,
no,
snake.
it's on the real though. Y'all
Hey.
gotta get the app Pattern. Pattern is like your horoscope, but your horoscope to an extreme. It'll
Don't let our Christian parents hear this.
Oh yeah, I know.
Uh,
It's okay.
My mom
but
gonna be
Gonna
like,
fall out.
"You
My
see
mom gonna
what she
fall out.
say?"
the pattern is based off the time you were born, where you were born, and like the date and stuff.
Mm.
So like it's like your horoscope, but it's very specific. But it be true stuff though.
They be hitting.
You have it?
They-
what's
yes.
yin and yang? What's yin and what's yang?
All right.
'Cause
It's
I'm
my
yin.
birthday. Can you look it up?
Wait, that means something too?
Dark is lightness and dark, but it tells you like which one you lean
I
towards.
thought it was just like the whole swirling black and white thing.
Yeah, I thought
it
it was
looked
just-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it from all my favorite
Okay.
Chinese shows. Jackie Chan's
Like,
Adventures.
Adventures.
October 16th,
I love that show.
2000.
Yup, we was talking about
I
it
got you.
because I was watching Uncle Roger,
Mm.
and he was like, "Hi," and the grandpa in
Jackie Chan Adventures, yeah.
Adventures used to do it. So I was like, "Oh,
All
I
right,
didn't
your
know it was
first
a real
name,
thing."
Jamal.
Mhm.
Last name.
REGISFORD.
Is that for what is that?
REGIS.
FORD.
What is
Okay.
happening?
The
See,
pattern.
checking
I'm
his pattern. Oh
October.
Jesus!
Oh wow.
You gonna pray after this? Okay, we gonna hold hands.
I'm weak.
Say a little prayer.
As we
Heavenly
should.
Father,
What 2001?
Mm-hmm.
as we come before.
What time were you born?
2:45
AM or PM?
p.m.
Oh, you know?
Y'all don't know what time y'all
Nah,
was
I
born?
think I know. I know.
You said PM?
Mhm.
I'll
Okay,
do
where
this
I was
were you
born like
I'll do this later
Brookdale
because my
Hospital.
mom.
Brookdale. What is that? What part of New York?
Oh man, this boy was born in one of the roughest hospitals.
Bro, that
Oh,
hospital,
what
like,
hospital was
When
y'all
he
born
told me
in?
I was born in Kings County, safe and sound.
Yo,
This boy was born
they
in.
trying to get me. They said I can't do any more custom profiles. I have to pay for it.
Ooh.
like
So y'all just gotta get the app and see what it says.
Ooh.
And it really does relate to you though. Like I'll read you mine maybe later, and then I'll show you how it connects. But we can't do that on the radio.
okay.
Once they said long life for me, I was like, hey,
Yo,
I claim
as long as we got that.
it. It said long life is destined for you and prosperity or something like that. I was like, coffee.
if it was something bad, what would you have done?
I would have just been like, oh shit. Well, they do tell you like the Chinese one tells you your bad months, your bad
there an app?
days. Nah, I just went. It says Chinese New Year or
It's not an app. I'm
Chinese
not
year.
gonna be. Yeah. Are you like that too? Like no.
Yeah, it
there's
says
no
the
app, you're not
Chinese
gonna check
zodiac
it.
Like I want to
.org.
read it, but it's like if I gotta search for it.
Yeah. I think I do that every month.
You guys are yin.
Who?
2001? Snakes. I'm just the snakes.
So what does that mean?
Right, would it read it? Because
The-
there's three of us that relate to it. So
It
let's
says
let's hear
2020 will be a life-changing year for those born under the year of the snake. The snake is the sixth sign in the 12th year cycle of Chinese zodiac. Your Chinese zodiac animal is snake. If you are born in the years 1917, 1929, 1941, 1953, 1965, 1977,
Just get
just
to
scroll to the-
2001.
1989, 2001, 2013, 2025.
Okay.
The Snake Horoscope 2020 predicts that your personal evolution will be highlighted by the stars this year. You'll discover new things that interest you, and you'll better understand the direction of your destiny. Many of you will be attracted by all that is related to spirituality. Your natural generosity will express itself usefully in the service of others. Think about this if you ever have an important career choice to make.
Damn.
The snake is the enigmatic.
Yo, this is crazy.
This is hitting.
No, really, though, this is hitting.
Enigmatic seducer, charming your senses by their irresistible beauty and inborn wisdom. Graceful and
That's a lot of big words. I don't.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Tip-top. With excellent manners. Most people are hopelessly in love with the snake.
No, really though.
Double entendre right there. On the opposing side, once the snake has found her part, why is it saying her now? Her
Okay.
partner in life. So we only talking about you.
Okay.
She becomes jealous and possessive over him.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
if he no longer loves her. He is determined to follow through with anything she undertakes, getting his suitor to the bitter end, even if it means lying and deceiving to get what she wants. I don't know why they keep on going between he and she. I'm confused now.
Like I got.
'Cause it was like
confused.
she is in
So
pain.
she
but
will
he
love
hurts
him no
her.
matter what, and he's a ride or die.
It sounds like he don't want her because she.
Y'all look. I'll just do y'all lucky numbers: 3, 7, and 8. Lucky colors is pink, black, and green. Lucky directions is
green, but pink is
northeast,
my favorite
southwest, and south.
Huh?
Lucky directions:
East, west, and south.
northeast, southwest, and south.
Lucky directions.
Are you in south side,
South side? Yeah.
Jamaica?
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
What is
from
that? A
south.
connection?
I'm
I
just
don't-
saying.
I don't know, like-
As soon as I hear stuff like that, I'll be trying to make the connections. Like, okay,
I mean,
I'm on the
my-
East Coast, so that
I live
means
in East New York. So I'm
okay. See,
thinking about
East Coast of
I'm
America.
from the south of Guyana, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, that
Oh,
makes
these-
a little sense.
Okay, and if you go down south, like you move down south, then it's like boom, 3 points.
I mean,
If
I'm
I
still
fly
gonna
back
call
home, I
both,
gotta
but-
go down south.
Yeah, I'm weak.
South
No, but
America.
this
All right,
one-
I think I'm doing too much now.
The regular, be like
South America. South.
when I turn
yeah.
left, yeah, I'm going south. But they also tell you, like, they told me next year for like there's 3 lucky months I have,
Mhm.
and it's
Can I
like
know my lucky
it's like
months?
August or something like that. I'll look it up. It was like
Wow.
August.
Is it August your
And-
birthday month?
Yeah. So I was like, hey, and then they were like September, and September is usually good, or it's supposed to be good, especially going forward.
September. I
So-
always spend a lot of money in September.
I usually spend a lot of money in October, November.
October, November.
Nah, especially fall. For fall, once you switch in back over to fall clothes,
September, October,
Yo.
November be hitting me like okay.
Right.
I really like
they got
outerwear.
$100 right now. Paid
Yeah, I
for the
would say
hoodie.
I like jackets a lot, so I
Mm.
feel like that's where most of my money goes.
No, they really take your money. As soon as fall hit, everything is like not overpriced, but like it goes from like $30 for a shirt. Now you're paying $60, $80 for a hoodie.
Freaking
Oh,
turtleneck.
Don't get me started on that.
I stopped wearing turtlenecks because you can see shape.
He said
I
shape.
was like,
What,
hold on.
what
wait a
shape you
second.
got? Your little beer belly?
Nah, I got a little beer belly. I was like, hold on, wait a second. You could see shape.
He said
take
you
this
see
off.
shape.
Once I notice it, I'm like, nah, I can't do
Follow
this.
the lines? Oh lord.
Look in the mirror. You turn around in the mirror. Just, no,
so you was
not
like
today.
this in the. You was like this in
No,
the.
but more like brush your teeth, look up, and it's like, oh, hold on. Hit the Marilyn Monroe, like, oh my gosh, no, they can't see me like this.
I'm weak.
Nah.
So
Oh
we talked
my
about
gosh.
Tory, we talked about Cam, we talked about Trump,
Talked about Savage Mode.
Savage Mode.
I do have another album I want to talk about, but I don't think you heard it.
What album?
Who Made the Sunshine? Yeah, you
Ain't that a Christian song? Who brought
No.
Shirley Caesar?
no.
My mom used to play that in a song. In
You
the
guys
car all
know
the time.
you know Griselda?
Oh yeah, I know Griselda.
Benny the Butcher.
Nah,
Conway
they
the
go
Machine,
hard.
West Side Gun.
Damn, I feel like
All
I'm
signed
not
to
in the loop.
They're all signed to Eminem, to Shady Records. They're from Buffalo,
That's
Buffalo,
why I
New
didn't
York.
hear them.
Buffalo.
They're hard though.
Nah, they go hard.
They go hard.
They
What type of what genre?
It make
is
you really rock
Gangsta
your
rap,
head.
but it's like
It
you
make
can flow
Is
like-
it like Eminem rap?
You
Like-
No,
feel like,
no,
You
it's
feel
like-
OD gangster when you
it's
listen
like
to their
old school
music.
That's how I
Jay-Z.
feel listening to like Little Baby or 21 Savage. or
Nah,
something.
nah, nah. This make you want to slap somebody on the train for no reason. Like, what you say?
Like 21 Savage was yeah.
Like, well, I'm just saying.
I feel like 21 Savage's earlier music makes me feel like that.
his
Yeah.
last album was probably my favorite album.
I am greater than I something.
I was or
Something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that album, I could listen to
with
it
the
over
with
and
the J. Cole
over.
feature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
What's
could
your
listen
favorite?
to
I'm
it
trying
over
to think.
and
My
over.
favorite song off the album. I like "Out for the Night."
I like a lot. That was it.
I like what? That was like the only single, not the only single, but
I just like the song itself.
yes, I am greater than I was.
Mm.
Yeah, "Out for the Night," "Ball Without You." That song gets me in my
Yo,
bag.
Yo,
That
every
song hit
time
home.
Savage Mode plays and then Shuffle and then
Oh.
Ball Without You, I'm like, yo, can y'all
I
stop?
haven't listened to that song in
Spotify?
not long.
I really,
Stop it.
I was actually listening
You like,
to it
huh,
this
you wanna cry
morning.
yet?
Like,
You want to cry yet?
I like
No?
his album Thug Life. FaceTime, that's my favorite song by
Oh,
him.
FaceTime is a
He
good
got
song.
something special. That song too. What else?
I haven't
I'm
listened.
trying
I gotta go listen to the album now.
to think. He got some hits. People asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite out of all is Not All Heroes Wear Capes.
Oh, with Metro Boomin.
Oh, okay.
I like
Him and
I like,
Metro always go
And
hard.
there's a
No,
song-
really though.
There's 2 songs. I know it's one with Travis and then him, and like the beat switch between them.
Mm-hmm.
I think
found
it's
y'all
Overdue.
stuff
I think it's
Overdue is
and
fire.
something.
I
And
found
they
y'all
go
stuff.
straight in.
Okay.
Which one?
when y'all ready.
Yeah, break it
All
down.
right, so y'all, metal is your element.
Turn into a whole horoscope.
It said these snakes are brave and decisive in their actions. They are born leaders who have a balanced mix of strictness and freedom. Sometimes they are arrogant, but even in a crowd, their aura can be sensed easily.
Where's
Men.
my lucky months?
Born in the snake year are mysterious and experienced. They are gentle and know how to say the right things in an awkward situation. They can always be depended on to crack a joke. Different from others, these men believe in romance. They often give their significant others sweet surprises. They are also creative and empathetic. However, they crave to be the center of attention and easily become jealous. This makes it harder for them to socialize.
I'll give you
And then for women, born in the snake year are graceful and elegant. They are beautiful both inside and out. Their
Period.
confidence is manifested in their high fashion and appreciation for classic art.
Not the Cardi B.
They are
He talking
always
that talk.
thinking ahead, though they are because
He about to
men
switch it
got
up.
the good stuff,
Hold
and then
on.
it was like, but y'all jealous and y'all nasty. You know?
Let's hear what they got to say
They
about us
said-
now.
They have high standards for their friends. They desire for wealth and power. With their intelligence and skills, success shouldn't be a problem. However, their greatest fault is their jealousy. They cannot stand seeing others who are more successful. This becomes motivation to work harder and become better, though. So it's kind of...
Yeah, I wouldn't say jealous, though. Like, it's like, damn, like, you know when you be seeing people on Instagram just living their best life, and it's like they do nothing to live their best life?
Once I finally realized that
effortless.
Right.
The way I
like,
found
must
out
be
it was
nice.
fake
Exactly.
is there was a party I went to like last year, and like these guys hopped out in Suburbans. They had like, you know, like high fashion type stuff. And then like this year, I see them hopping out of like nothing wrong with this.
You gonna say
but I see them
Toyota
hopping out
Camry?
of a little Maxima, the one your auntie drive, and I was like, oh, so these are guys
I
with the
said y'all was doing it
Balenciagas and the
big.
Gucci's.
So what they had on this year? Still
They
high
had
fashion?
high fashion, but I mean,
Nissan Maxima? Okay.
no knocking to you. But when I see you post in that Rolls Royce, I know.
I need Rolls Royce energy.
Like, okay. So you was just taking the picture. Got it.
I was
I
happy
did
these
that
cars
too.
be rentals
My
too.
prom,
so.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
Would you?
I took a picture about a Bentley though. I took a picture by it.
well,
For prom, I pulled up in a minivan. Okay.
that's okay.
And I hopped
took an
out.
Uber.
I hopped out around the corner and walked in. They was like, "When did you pull up?" I was like, y'all ain't see me when I." Man, forget about that. Let's go inside.
Nah.
Everybody was
Uber
pulling
to
up in
prom.
Bentleys, limos, and I just
another
snuck
thing.
in like.
I feel like it makes no sense to rent a car to pull up and nobody's
Mm-hmm.
outside to really see you come in. Like, I mean, yeah, there's other people that's outside, but they not here for you. They here
Yeah.
to go in.
Yep.
So it don't make no sense to be renting Bentleys.
I put up. I mean, if I could, I would have. But that minivan was my only option, so I just pulled the door and.
I'm
hopped
tight.
out.
I even spent freaking that much money on prom. Like I didn't rent no car.
My
but
suit! I did the dumbest thing ever. I
My
rented the
shoes?
suit. I didn't even get the money back.
How much did you rent it for?
Like 300. I was like, why am I renting them? First of all,
So
got
you gave the
from
suit back?
yeah.
So
300
Where's
was
my
probably
money?
the like
They
rent.
didn't give you
fee.
your.
I just wasn't thinking. So I got to the point where I was like, wait a second. Like, why am I broke right now? You know when you get broke and you just start counting all the expenses, like, all right,
That makes
did
sense.
that.
That
did
was
that.
me. My dress is $600. First time, my dress broke.
Dress, like it's something
Yeah,
red?
one of the buttons in the back popped.
Oh.
And then it was like sequins on the dress. My arm was like scratched up by the sequins, so it was like red. It was terrible.
He's like,
it
oh,
wasn't
you-
terrible. It
You
was
been
a very
cutting
cute
yourself?
like.
No, it's the,
Yeah.
it's the dress.
Oh my gosh, please! It
Been
just
cutting
looked
yourself
nasty. And
all
I woke
night.
up, I was like, "What the?" I thought it was a rash from like an allergic reaction. It was a damn dress.
Damn, dress cutting you up. Just
Nah.
slice.
Really though, it was terrible. Ugly.
Nah.
You posted something where it was like the girls from prom ain't look nothing like what they looked like in school. That was a fact. I was like,
Damn.
excuse me, miss.
Prom night?
Excuse
I don't
me, miss.
know
Where's
what
the
it
prom?
was.
Oh.
It was like, who are you? I don't remember.
They
you
hired
from
the best
freshman
makeup
year.
artists they could. Like, just fix it.
They finally did their hair.
Make me look like
They
everything
finally
else.
did no more little
Finally got the
ponytails.
edges done.
Oh
Had
my
to let it grow
gosh.
the whole school year just
So
to
you
get
put-
this.
I was like, so you put grease in tonight? Okay.
Put grease in. Oh, you brushed it.
Some coconut
Okay.
oil.
You brushed your hair today.
Mhm.
Good. First
Oh,
time in a long time.
Nah, but
They used
my
to come
prom
to school
fit-
rough. And then there was the scammer girls who just like pulled up in
Oh, there was a couple of those too.
the
I was just talking to one of them the
craziest
other day.
fits.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I just spent $3,000 on my we in high school. How are you spending
Really though, we're
$3,000
in
on
high
a dress?
school.
Like
I paid for all my stuff. Well, most of my stuff.
Mm.
My sister helped me pay off my dress,
Mm.
but everything else I paid for. So I wasn't balling to be renting no.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
don't know how they did that 3K.
The thing that came
I was
in
like,
clutch
they gonna
for
find
me
you.
was that-
IRS looking, just ticking up. Okay, dress, car.
The thing that came in clutch for me is that I go to church, so half of my fit was already set.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
needed
yeah.
a jacket.
You just
and
need the
shoes.
pants.
Period. Cause said I got the suit.
Bro, exactly. I was like, I got
church
the
pants,
shirt,
got
the bow
church
tie.
shoes. They ain't gonna know because they ain't never been to church with me.
Nah, the shoes.
You gotta switch up the truth. You can't
The
do
shoes, I went crazy for the shoes. I'm not
I
gonna
definitely
hold you.
saw one of the kids at my school come with his like everyday,
First, I was
Cause
gonna
every
go
day
with,
what
like,
loafers?
like the every week church shoes.
Oh, okay, nah.
Oh,
Yeah, beat up and all that
Remember-
stuff. Like you know the ones you just smash your foot in.
the slip
Like,
on.
all right, let me. Your mom wake you up at like 6 a.m. Like, oh
Bro,
my
why are you
god.
talking about my life right now, yo?
Damn,
Put
cause
these
you
on.
got
the
them
whole
loafers
back
too.
crushed up.
Nah,
You pulled
I
up
don't-
in
I don't
those.
do that though. I just
Taking
I slide
pictures,
them. These
just-
nice brown ones with the little buckle. I just
Take the picture.
push
Like,
them
yo,
in
your
easy.
shoes.
What
The
color
one-
did
Your
y'all
foot
wear?
not even in.
The one prom
I had
suit,
a-
saw
I still
everybody
got a
doing
picture.
Navy
it.
blue.
Navy blue.
The one
That's
prom suit,
cute.
I saw
Oh,
everybody
I did
doing it.
rose gold.
The,
Mm.
You didn't have prom.
Yeah, I know. But what's
Jamal didn't have prom.
cool. Yeah. The one prom suit. Ooh,
Damn.
one prom suit I saw everybody doing with the.
You ain't gonna pull it back?
Oh, this is the one
with
picture I
the,
have.
Let me see.
the turtleneck.
Oh, this is navy blue too.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was like.
Yeah, I was telling him to do
Okay,
the.
That's real cute.
I was gonna do it myself.
I'm about to show you.
Oh,
mine.
maybe we should let her look at the.
But the shoes, I went to Brooks Brothers for the shoes, and them boys was like, "Give us a bag." I was like,
Yeah, your foot was dolly.
Let me see.
"Oh Lord,
It was calm.
Lord,
Everybody did the.
I was dressed like a
turtleneck.
businessman.
Lord."
I could have closed on a
businessman.
house. Well, a guy needs.
He said
I had
I
the two
could have
chains.
closed on
Oh,
that.
not the 2 chains like
I
a
had the
guy
two
needs.
chains.
So what you want for this?
I'm dead trying to
Yeah,
find my prom
I
pictures.
tell you
now.
what.
Of course. Went to my Dominican in Astoria.
They do the. All right. Question. Who
What?
does a better haircut? Blacks or
Nah, the Dominicans get you crispy, but they put you back here.
I was
They
gonna
put
say-
you here
Nah,
with it.
my barber's Dominican.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember I was in.
Actually,
high
no, I think he's
school.
Puerto Rican.
I was in high school and I went to go get a cut and they put me back here. I was like,
They
yo,
push your hairline back
yo,
OD.
Poppy.
The
You know-
sequence
Or
that
either
ripped
that or
on
they
my
pull you
arm.
in
Nah,
close.
nah.
You know
The
they got
bottom.
them tight.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
feathers.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a little
That I went to?
fancy.
Did any of those come off?
Thanks, guys. What you said?
And the
those come
BM?
Okay.
Ain't
Wait,
a
what?
minivan.
Any of the feathers came off too, or
Yeah, the feathers is coming off.
I had a feeling they seemed like
$600 for
They
that.
had like the red carpet and stuff.
Yo,
I
how
don't
do you
even
be
know.
dancing?
I don't really remember.
Yeah,
prom
facts.
low-key.
Did
How
you
do
wear
you-
heels?
How
Did
y'all-
I wear heels? I did, but I
How do
took
you
them off.
dance?
What you mean? How do I dance?
How you
Two-step.
dance in that?
That's all you could do.
How do I
Just
dance in that
left,
dress?
Right.
You want to see a video?
Left.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Right.
I'm weak. Let me see if I got
You
video.
can't do nothing else. Constricted.
Nah,
all
but
these
when it
little
was
people
at
like
prom,
foam.
they played championships. When they played championships, oh my gosh.
Did you
Hold
go
on,
to
wait a
Honors
minute.
Haven?
You mean
you go to
dreams and
Honors Haven?
nightmares?
Dreams and nightmares. Why did I say
I'm
I was
weak.
looking. I was like
And I'm-
championships.
Wait, what?
I'm like, yeah, championships, right? Yeah. That song.
Yeah, I was definitely going along with this. I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, is that a new song?
No.
No,
Okay, yeah,
championships
Dreams-
is a song though.
Yeah.
By who?
Meek Mill.
That's his album.
Yeah.
But the song.
There's
on
a
it.
song.
Oh, you're right. It is a song called Championship.
See, look,
I'm
this is the
talking about Dreams
Bentley
and
I
Nightmares,
flexed it
though.
in front of. That's not my Bentley. I came with a
Yeah,
minivan.
Chinese businessman.
Yeah,
Period.
I look like I could sell real
Oh, well,
estate
you don't
right
have
now.
hair there. You look different.
Yeah, I have my hair cut.
Mm. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so they played Dreams and Nightmares. Everybody went crazy. I remember somebody did like, you know that what's that dance move where they kind of like lay on the ground and then like
spin?
Oh nah.
I don't know what it's called, but like
I'm not saying that's the name, but I'm talking about like he actually
like,
spin.
yeah, I got the video. Like he just did a lot.
Nah, you know what song my school went crazy for when it came on? Lifestyle. That was like an
Did a
oldie
lot of.
throwback.
I know the words.
As you should. I think
I know
we
the
all
words.
know the words.
Nah. People be like, nim, nim, nah. I know the words.
What he said?
And I'm living my life like a Buchanan, and this is only the beginning.
Okay.
What song is that?
Lifestyle.
Did you like sit in your room for like hours?
Oh no, my brother. I would hear my brother say it, and I'll be like, oh, he's actually saying the words, and I'm like, oh, okay, those are the words. I'm gonna say
I
that.
feel like it's just like the vibe
facts.
is set. It's very
In a
local.
minute, beginning.
I want to
No, he definitely said it.
He did not.
That's
the lyrics, sure, but
if we listen to the song and I say the lyrics,
My friends,
while he sings
go to Genius.
Really though, I go to.
This is how we
Genius.
but he's saying like, oh, those could be the lyrics, but he didn't say that.
Say it in the video.
He said that. Why would it be the lyrics, but he didn't say that? Like, surprise.
You could forget.
But the lyrics, like they're gonna make the lyrics based off of the song. Like like if Genius is gonna copy the lyrics from your song, they're gonna do it based off of your song.
No,
those are the lyrics. Fine, I'm not.
They're not gonna do it based off of.
When you upload your song to distributors, you put the lyrics in.
You upload your own lyrics?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You think the people?
Yeah, I thought there's somebody like
no.
Because then what if they misinterpret it? Like a lot of
you have to
but
literally
it's just typing down.
Literally, you
but that's the
copy
thing.
it.
You know how
Okay, what did he say?
sometimes there be like misinterpretations of what they said, and then the artist got to be like, "No, I said blah 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 blah." That's why people don't.
That happens when they think a
gonna say
wrong word was like misspelled. Like if you use slang and they're like, "Oh, he meant to say that. Let me just fix that for him." That can happen.
Or
But
if
for
they
the most
thought-
time, you put it up yourself.
like
you
who
have
was
to,
it? Was it 42
copy and
Doug
paste.
that they thought he said something
Oh,
like
sucking
gay?
dick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he really didn't say like whatever.
I was doing whatever to pay this rent.
Oh,
You was really
Freak
getting
boy.
to it.
Right.
Yeah, that's you.
I think so.
I thought to this day I still thought he was.
To this day.
I didn't hear it clear.
Oh,
I mean,
maybe I'm delusional. Who knows?
I mean, if he does, he does. I mean, do your thing, bro. That's all
Yo, you got me screaming.
White House triggers new questions.
All right. I think that's enough of all that. Let's get to the main course of the episode. Our guest,
Yee.
Alegra Styles.
Not Jamal.
Hello, guys. I was getting a little too comfortable.
We just shooting the shit.
Don't start it back up again, please.
Nah, that was pure from my heart. It wasn't even an Odell.
Okay, I'm about to
Shitty
say. Okay, so Alegra's here to talk about fashion, styling, her experiences, her background. You know, give us the whole rundown how she got to where she is today. And she's got a little slideshow prepared for us of some models and clients that she styled for different brands. And let's just get straight into it. So
Where should I start?
Wherever it feels comfortable.
Okay, so I guess I'll start with how I got into fashion styling. When I was younger, my brother used to ask me to dress him, so I thought that was pretty cool and stuff. So when it came time to pick a high school, I was like, I know I don't want to do nothing like local or boring. So I was looking into the high school of fashion industries. So I went there for high school, and I feel like that definitely exposed me to the different careers of fashion, and that kind of solidified that I wanted to do styling. And from there, I kind of just started up a little styling Instagram. My best friend actually pushed me to do that. And once I started doing that, she started letting me style her shoots. And then people seen I was really doing it. And I get bookings for like birthdays or, you know, if you're going out to a party, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's dope.
What's up? I forgot my question. It was right there. It was a good question too. But it just went away.
Was there any like clients that like, you know, like, oh, this helped me up my game or like this
I remember.
kind of pushed me?
I think just working with my best friend, like, I know it sounds weird because it's like my best friend. She's not like Beyonce or nothing. But definitely working with her, I feel like she pushes me. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm not as confident as I should be in my work. And when I work with her, she makes me feel like, you know, I'm on my A game. She makes me feel, you know, the best.
Best version of you.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
you gotta have people around you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They push
working
you.
with her, I love working with her on projects, and she always involves me whenever she has photo shoots, whether she lets me, like, you
That's what's
know,
up.
come up with certain ideas or style it. I just love how she incorporates me with her ideas. Another thing, my mentor, crazy story how I met her, but that's another story. She allowed me to help her style this African artist, Diamond Platinums. I don't know if you guys know him.
Yeah, I did see
But-
it on your page when I was doing my research.
So yeah, I thought that was really cool because it's like I've never like actually styled a celebrity.
Yeah.
So even like before I met him, I was like picking out clothes for him, and I'm just like, I've never listened to his music. I've never spoken to him. Like trying to dress somebody. I feel like I like to talk to people and feel out what type of vibe they have, or even just see what type of personality. But just going based off of what she's telling me, and then whatever he has on Google or his Instagram, I feel like it was kind of fun just trying to put the pieces together. So
Okay.
it was
Fill
definitely
it out.
it was definitely like a fun project, and that was kind of like eye opening for me. Like, oh, I need to push myself a little harder.
So what are you looking for, like, when you're making that decision on an outfit? Like, what are things that, like, you gotta check off? Like, okay, this person, I'm gonna go with this color because of, like, how do you get to that point?
I think my ultimate goal when I'm styling somebody is to just make them feel good. Like, my teacher, she gave me this quote, and it's like, you don't do your best unless you feel your best. And I feel like you should always look your best and feel your best. Not 24/7, because I know that's obviously impossible. But, for the time that you can, like, just try and put effort. So I feel like for those who don't have the effort or they don't want, that's why I'm here. I help them put together pieces that they'll really enjoy, that they would never think of, but still, like, within their comfort zone.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just try to keep them comfortable, but also looking top notch.
Do you have like your list, like, of who you want to style?
Nah, I feel like I probably should, because I do want to be a celebrity. I think I want to be a celebrity stylist. But I mean, right now, if I was to style like anybody, I'm trying to think, who would it be? I would want to do.
You could start with New York, like start with New York based, like, celebs,
notable
figures. I know Pop Smoke is gone, but that would have definitely been cool to style him if he was here. Yeah, I feel like styling.
You just like most Brooklyn.
I feel like styling women is fun and cool and all, but I do want to get more into like men's styling as well.
Is it harder to style men than
women?
Women? I would think so.
You think? I feel like guys, it's not as hard because I don't know how to explain it. Guys are very simplistic. I don't want to say your outfits are simplistic, but it's like less options. I feel like women, we have so many options. Yeah. And then it's like you also have to take into consideration how comfortable they feel, like, wearing certain things, or like their body type. Guys, like, y'all got like 3 body types. Like, you're either slim, chunky, or in the middle. Like,
you got them.
Right. Women, it's a little hard because it's like if something don't fit your body type, the person may not feel comfortable. It may not look right. So I feel like guys is a little bit easier. And also guys, I feel like me as a woman, they'll listen to my opinion, They'll,
because that's what they're doing it for in the first place.
Exactly. So like styling my brother, I'll tell him, oh, hey, wear this and that. He'll be like, okay, bet. I'm telling my friends, oh, hey, this will look cute. And they're like, I don't really know. Like, what about this and that? You get what I'm saying? Women are a little bit more indecisive. So sometimes it is a little bit harder just because they get in their head a lot, or we get in our head a lot. But it still is fun, like, working with both.
Okay. Nah, for, like, if somebody, I was about to say for truth, and that's like an OD Guyanese thing to say.
For what?
For truth.
Oh.
Was that like
truth.
facts or something?
Yeah, like, that's true. But, like, when it comes to, like, even for me, like, it's certain colors
that you won't wear.
That not that I won't wear. It's just that certain colors. Like, if you go all black, I'm fine. If you go with darker colors, I'm fine. So, like, if you're picking out stuff for me and you're basing it on like what I like, it should be real easy. But then I know girls who are like, oh,
I was gonna say, I often like try to fit within their comfort zone. Like, if you don't feel comfortable wearing yellow, then I'm not gonna put you in yellow. I may try to push and convince you, but if you don't like the ideas, I'm not gonna force you. So
I think it's like, at least me personally, I've been trying to push it a little bit more. Like, today is a very basic outfit,
calm day,
but like
it's cute, it's calm.
Thank you.
And it's a chilly day too, so you got the
Like, I was gonna wear like this little G-Star sort I had and all that, but I was like, I think I'm doing too much, so let me just keep that at home.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah. We had other questions. I had other questions. My brain is like.
You want to do the
right
pop quiz?
Pop quiz? Sure. No. Wait for me.
It's just like it's random questions.
What if I get it wrong?
At a state exam.
Right? Okay. It's random questions. Like, has nothing to do with fashion either.
Oh,
it's just like a quick
I'm
thing.
nervous. I don't want to give you the wrong answer. Is it my opinion? Or is it actual answers?
It's
close-ended answers.
Close-ended.
Like, oh, do you prefer this or that?
Okay.
And then you pick. But we're going to do it as quick as possible, okay?
Okay.
Are we timing this? I'm joking. We're not timing this.
You don't want to?
No.
No, because
Alright.
I talk a lot, and I need a second to think.
But I just need a second to think. But I just need the quick answer. So
Should I explain myself or just answer?
Just answer, and then we could talk about it after.
Okay.
Like if we see something like, oh, then we can talk about it. All right. Texting or talking?
Talking.
Favorite day of the week?
Fridays.
Favorite city in the U.S. besides the one you live in?
This is hard because I don't know. Let's
All right,
let's
skip. Nickname your parents used to call you?
Bree.
Last song you downloaded?
I think 21 Savage's album, if that counts.
Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
Favorite holiday?
Ooh, like holiday.
Holiday,
It's either
holiday.
Valentine's Day or
Holiday
Thanksgiving
season.
or Christmas. That's a
That was
lot.
like the 3 minutes.
I know.
All three of these. How
Really?
long does it take you to get ready?
Yo, this is crazy. Before quarantine, I kid you not, like 30 minutes. After quarantine, like an hour and 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours.
Sheesh.
Because I developed like a skincare routine. It takes me a while to do my hair.
Fill in the blank. Taylor Swift is.
She's cool.
At what age do
I
you
did
want
used
to
to listen to
retire?
her. Yo, if I could retire before like 40, like 30, 35, like, and just
Yeah,
be
that's
chilling,
lit.
like, I could rock with that.
Invisibility or super strength?
Invisibility.
Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
You're such a head ass.
I was gonna say
I didn't see the last question.
Key,
I didn't see
low
it.
key it is.
But it is a little.
Really?
I think so because if you out here, you know,
Yeah,
So it's
you
so
out here
hard for them,
preaching.
right?
right. The animal cracker literally is an animal.
He
That's
looking
like-
looking back at you like, come on, bro, don't do this to me.
right.
Like, it's not a real animal. No.
Okay, that wasn't
Save
so
the
bad.
animals.
What about y'all? Let me
See,
hear
it was-
y'all's.
All right, I'll go with the other one.
This for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Giving presents or getting presents?
Wait, say that again.
Giving presents or getting presents?
Getting.
If you had a child, what would you want them to be the most popular? Would you want them to be the most popular person in their high school?
No.
Make a high pitched sound. I'm saying, hey, you gonna do it or not?
I don't know. This is how's that
From 1 to
go?
10, how hot do you like your shower water?
8.
8. If Kim Kardashian and Donald Trump were both drowning and you could only save one, who
Kim
would
Kardashian.
it be?
I was just
Do
about
you
to
like
say.
the smell of
She's lighter.
gasoline?
Kim's lighter, but what you say?
Do you like the smell of gasoline?
When I was younger, I did. Now I hate it.
Can you touch your toes without bending your knees?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I'm not about to prove that.
Do you like the name Charlie for a girl?
I can live with it, but I wouldn't name my daughter Charlie.
Do you know the definition of triskaidekaphobia? I don't know what the definition is.
Is that the fear of the whole thing?
I don't know. I'll look it up after.
No.
Oh.
That's like
Tribophobia.
Yeah.
Oh, I know something with a
Fear of Triscuits? I don't know.
Have you ever tasted soap?
I mean, accidentally, yeah.
If you were given an all expenses paid trip to Cleveland, would you take it?
Yes, and then I drive somewhere else.
Odell gonna be waiting for you like, yeah, all that shit you was talking, last episode.
Let me get that.
Do you currently own any stuffed animals?
No, but I have one in the house. I have one in the house.
Mr.
it's not really mine.
Fluffles, what's the maximum number of spritzes of perfume before it's too much?
5.
5.
I was gonna say like 6.
Cause I do dun 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 dun. And
Right.
then one in the chest.
I do.
I do
Here?
that and then like lower, like
Lower
my
legs?
legs or like my like torso area,
I
just
do
like
the
a full
joints.
body.
You do
I
what?
do my joints. So like
Your
behind
joint,
my
your knee.
You're behind your
Behind
kneecap.
my knee.
Who's smelling behind your kneecap?
Let me tie my legs.
Man,
Like,
he
that
smells
would smell
great.
good.
Right.
Nah, I mean like
I go
that's
here.
days.
And then I'll go here.
I've heard this is not good.
So
to
what?
do.
You spray
Really?
it twice?
Yeah.
Just once here,
So
and
I'll
then
go
you
here,
rub it,
and then I'll probably spray onto myself, or I'll spray in the air.
and you walk into it. I feel like that don't really work. Like, did that stick
Yeah.
to you?
No,
I
but
don't
if I
know.
do it close enough, like you gotta do it close.
And it be
I'm not doing it
quickly?
like for it to die down. I'm doing it so like it just goes. It covers more
When I
area.
was young, I used to. This is very dumb. When it was like summertime. The AC was on. Turn on the AC and then spray it into the air and then just stand.
Shit all over you, on your back. Oh
You know the
man.
dumbest thing I've seen though? I've seen like little TikToks of it. Like girls will spray it into the shower head, like as if it's not gonna come out with the water of the shower.
The water's gonna
Why
dilute
are you
it.
trying to?
It's gonna
Every-
go
every
away
day.
in seconds.
Every
Like,
day
just
people
do it.
disappoint me.
I was gonna say I feel like they trying to be like convenient, but
Yeah. I mean, they have oils for you to do that if
Right.
you
Yeah.
want to.
Not only that, you're taking a shower, so you're washing all of that off.
right.
Yeah, true. It goes on and comes off.
So what was the point? And then like you
Nah,
see a
showers
bunch of
after a
people-
long day is the best thing ever. A long dirty day, like where you just been
What's
sweating.
the,
like,
I was gonna say,
oh,
what's a
man.
long dirty day?
long dirty day. Like, all right. I think it was Thursday. Like they had me running up and down. Like,
Thursday, you had a long dirty day.
long dirty
Right.
day. Like at the end of my day though. So it was like at the end I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm running up and down skinny jeans,
He's a
up the
skinny
steps, down
jean.
the steps. I brought the wrong thing down, had to go back up. So I
Yeah.
start sweating and I'm like, oh my God. As soon as I get in that shower, like yeah, you wash the day off and you feel good. Nobody else? You don't feel good after
No,
you?
of course,
Oh,
we're in
okay,
agreement.
okay.
Just the long dirty day part.
What was Chris's question? The water, how hot your water gotta be from
Yeah,
1
he
to
said
10?
8.
I'm feeling like an 8.59.
Yeah.
Nah, women like they water hot. I be going to the
That's
bathroom.
how you know you
Every
really
time I'm taking a shower,
Your back.
you really getting in there when the water's hot.
No.
every time I'm taking a shower, my mom comes and she's like, "Chris, it's like a sauna in here." I'm like, "Okay."
I don't mind the steam. Like I don't mind getting to. I'll say like 7.5. I don't like it too hot. Like if it's burning my back,
I feel like if it's cold,
I'll
I feel
turn
dirty.
it up while I'm showering.
It's cold at.
I feel dirty.
Oh,
Like I don't
yeah,
feel like I'm
yeah,
really
yeah.
If it's
washing
cold,
myself.
Yeah.
I take cold showers in the summer. Cold showers in the summer are the best.
You gotta be careful with those getting sick.
Really? I mean, yeah, you can catch pneumonia.
I
But
feel like
it cools you down like really.
Oh
well.
yeah, yeah.
the
One thing about
coldest
hot
I could
showers,
get my
though-
water is to like a 7.
The one thing about hot showers
7?
though is
I can get like a
dry
6
your
if I.
Oh yeah, they do dry your skin out.
Like I used to do it OD. Like say if you
Why
was
is
an
my
8,
lips so chapped?
if y'all was an 8 out of 10,
Hot ass showers you've been taking, huh?
if y'all was an 8 out of 10 with the heat. When I was a kid, I used to do like 10 out of 10.
And then
Nah.
your fingers get all like
That's too-
wrinkly.
Oh, my fingers get
You-
wrinkly for no reason.
You look
Like,
at the
I
old
just
person
got in
like,
here.
Yo.
Cause
Hands
that
all
water
wrinkly.
cold.
Like
It's like if you're soaking in the bath.
no, I'll be
Nah.
taking a regular shower and just look and be like, what is
I
going
aged.
on? I gotta get my feet done too.
You're like a Freaky
Shit's
Friday
just
movie.
peeling. It's just like, all right, take
Like,
me to Ling
You don't,
right
you don't
now.
say those things
I said
on.
Ling.
Well, this is you
Nah,
want me
matter
or
of fact,
you?
Good question, real quick. Hold up. How do y'all feel about men getting like pedicures?
Oh,
and manicures?
I think
It's
it's self care. I think that's important for everybody to do. I don't judge.
Well,
Now, if
these-
you're getting pink on your toes, then that's a little different.
There's some
No,
dudes
no,
who
no,
do like
just
the whole
take
rock
a
star
like
thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing
Get
like
their
clear
nails
and stuff,
painted.
and you just upkeeping your
If it's just like you just buff them,
hygiene.
They'll do like
it's clear.
I don't like. My niece got the clear for me once when it was for my brother's wedding, and I didn't know what they was doing, and then I just like I was so annoyed.
It
'cause
was
I
peeling
like,
off?
Yeah, it would start chipping, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Then people notice it, and they're like, why you have like I'm in 5th grade, so they're like, why do you
Oh.
have like nail polish on them?
This was back then too. It wasn't even
Stop.
publicly accepted.
Yeah,
at
it
the
wasn't
time.
publicly accepted.
He said,
So I'm
"Oh."
like this. They don't look.
Now you know how
But
it
now-
be feeling.
Now it's definitely like, all right, when can I go?
Okay.
But they be charging bread. Be like $80.
How much do you pay to get your nails done?
Scrub the hell
Well,
out your
I be
foot.
spending. It depends. When I used to go to well, okay, now my friend Yaritza does my nails. She's a beginner, so she got nice prices.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm like anywhere between 35 and 50. The most I've ever spent on nails, maybe like $80, $90.
Okay.
She did your nails you have now?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
I
yeah,
saw them
yeah. I
earlier,
saw it. And your
and I
nails
was like,
fire.
those are fire.
Yeah, I did
Fire.
see
Little,
that.
is it Chinese dragon?
Little dragon and stuff.
Should have been a snake because he had a snake.
Well, she only had the dragon stickers.
Oh, okay. But it's
Thanks,
fire.
guys.
Yeah, those are fire. It's like ice white
Yeah, it's
I would
called
call that ice-
marshmallow. I think that's what she
marshmallow.
calls it.
And then when they type on their phone, like his
Yes.
Right. I was at work.
Or when they
typing
gotta
on
pick
my
a coin
phone,
up, they be like.
and my
"Shit."
boss was laughing at me because I was like,
Yo, that sound.
she was like, "Who are you texting?" I was like,
Yo, that
I'm not
sound
gonna
is
lie,
fast.
pissing me off.
Oh no, it's mesmerizing to me.
No, the sound like the.
Yeah, I
clicking?
know.
he said, "It's mesmerized. What you
It's
be doing? You be
mesmerizing
in
to me.
space dreaming."
I mean, like
Wow.
it's just like
You'd be like, yeah, just keep doing that.
Yeah. Keep going.
I'm screaming.
Yo, you on the subway, like on the train. Yeah. Yo, move out my way. Do you look at people's phones when you're on the train? Like sometimes.
Yes.
If
Yo,
it's-
I
if your
remember one
brightness is
time.
max and you right next to me, I'm gonna read the messages.
I'll look
buddy.
down. When they put their passwords in, because
What you gonna do? Steal their phone and
no, but because
the
of me
password in?
being like, especially working with phones, I don't look at like when they're putting their pins in, passwords. So it's automatically I just turn my head. So I'll find myself
you're
like
such a good citizen.
yeah, it's like it's drilled in me now where like
I'll be like 561 343.
Okay.
Nah, let me tell y'all this story though.
Go.
One time I was on a bus and this man, or maybe I was on I think I was on a train, the D train or the B.
Hey.
Bye. I was looking over. This man was on FaceTime with his girlfriend and she flashed him. I was like, oh my God.
I've been drinking myself too. Sorry, sir.
But yeah, I was so baffled. I was just like, did I really just see that? And I feel like I can't even tell nobody because I wasn't really supposed to be looking at his phone to begin with. So yeah.
You know the one thing you could really catch somebody with though? The doors and the windows in the train. If you look at it, especially if like underground, you look at it and somebody's typing. It's the easiest way to.
But I had this one lady. I feel like she was staring through at me, and I'm like, I could. First off, I wasn't really looking at her because there was a guy who was also looking in my direction, and I thought he was like crazy. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna look at him and make eye contact. I'm gonna look at him through
the window,
through the windshield. So if you do come over, I'm like, hey, I saw you the whole time. But then I see this lady over here, and she's just like, I'm like, yo, miss, like, yo, avert your eyes. Like, what are you looking over here for? Because there's nothing to look through the window for. No one ever looks through the window. I used to when I was a kid.
No, I'm the type.
When I was a kid at the front, I used to be like, wow.
I'll be
like,
standing like by the door, and then I'll look at the window over there, and I'm looking at someone who's sitting like right here. Like I'm cross windowing, if that makes sense, like at an angle.
Cross windowing.
The only time I look through the window is like if there's a smelly person on the train. I'm like, all right, how am I gonna get out here?
Yo, you know what's so funny? When people haven't been to New York before, they're like, "Oh my gosh, an empty subway car." No, we know why it's empty.
That empty subway car smell like.
And then the next stop, they're just all running off like, "Oh my Lord."
I think that's the worst part about the E-train in the wintertime. Oh my God. I used to be wanting to get a seat in the train in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And I see the bum laying there. I genuinely do be feeling bad, but yo.
He chilling. He's in his eyes.
No, really though.
Don't care about nothing.
Spread
like, yo,
out across the entire bench.
Ashy crack.
Ashy
crack.
They don't care. Like sweatpants here. Like yo.
Oh my God.
Pull your
yo,
pants
Christopher,
up,
you know the white one that he's the really dirty one. Like I feel so bad, but he's always there and he be flashing people.
Yeah.
At Suffolk Archer. Y'all never seen him? And he always got his little. He got his little area out and stuff. That one is crazy.
She said Lil. Dang. That's probably why he act like that. He probably just all his whole life. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm supposed to fear this.
But yeah, they really be wilding on the E-train.
Oh no, they be wilding. I had one guy just like cross his legs and start smoking a cigarette. I was like, not right now.
On the train?
On the train, just chilling.
You ever saw that video?
I was like, let me get off here. With my mask on.
He rolled a spliff, smoked it, and then started passing to people on the
train. Oh
yeah.
That's like the most legendary. Like that's New York.
You want to hit this? Like, yeah, bro.
That's New York at its finest.
Like half the train just finished that.
They be bringing fifths on. Like y'all want to.
If Corona wasn't a thing, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Like if Corona wasn't a thing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wouldn't do it at all. Like just hygiene. I don't like.
Because
you
of the
don't know
camera,
where
right?
people's mouth be.
Right, Chris? Because of the camera.
No, just in general.
As soon as we end,
unless I'm dating you, I don't need to be like our mouths don't need to be.
Nah, once I learned that like they.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Kevin Hart told a story where like he was smoking with Snoop Dogg and the dude blew the blunt through his nose and he passed it to him and hit his lip and he was like, "Wait, don't pass me the boogie blunt." He got a whole story about it.
Oh no!
Nah, I love Kevin Hart though. He's mad.
That was hilarious. I finished reading his book.
Snoop, you know, Snoop has a person. I tell you already, Snoop has a personal roller. Like he pays a guy to roll
60-something K.
Like $65K a year.
It's not bad.
To roll.
If it's me, like, what if you get hired, like, but you lied on the interview? You be like, don't shit.
Now you in the studio with Snoop. It's like, come on, man.
Like, come on, I need like 3 more right now.
To test it out on the interview or something.
So. Oh right, like you got 5 minutes. Give me 5.
Right.
He give you 6 and 5. You be like, oh my gosh, this man
immaculate.
Man is different.
He's a prodigy.
He's like the LeBron of blunts. he's just consistent numbers all across the board.
I think we should talk about the pictures we got scrolling up here.
Oh,
so
okay.
Each of these is from like a different photo shoot.
Yeah, they're each like different projects I worked on. So for this one, my mentor wanted to capture like a 70s themed for her birthday photo shoot.
Okay.
So yeah, this we shot in Brooklyn. I'm not sure what part of Brooklyn, but yeah, this is just different shots.
dope.
That's the roll bands vibes. Skate.
I'm screaming.
Nah, they be killing it.
Nah,
I want to be one of them niggas. If I ever got to relive life and become one of the roller skating niggas, I'll be happy doing that for the rest of my life.
So this one was actually a school project. I'm taking a photography styling class now. I don't know, like I do want to do other stuff than styling, so I feel like this class is helping me sharpen my styling skills as well as, you know, exploring different realms. So the main objective of the project was to shoot like a beauty campaign. So here the product, it's supposed to be like an advertisement to simplify it. Okay. Here the product is supposed to be like the Juicy Couture perfume, and like I'm setting the scene, you know, with the earrings, the lip gloss, the whole package. Cool. This is also another shot from my mentor's birthday shoot. So yeah,
these are very nice. Very
and this is all you behind the camera.
I actually photographed these.
Yeah? That's what I was just asking.
Yeah, I don't normally photograph anything because I don't have my own camera. But she was like, oh, like, you know, I have my camera. You could shoot it, style it, everything. Dope. So, yeah, that's what I did. I actually made that 2-piece. It was, I think it was pants, but she's really small. So I just cut one of the pants legs and made it a top for her. And I pinned it in the back.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's dope.
Thanks,
nah,
guys.
that's a fire fit.
Thanks.
And you made it.
Calm.
Yeah, I can't make...
I mean, I didn't make it. I just did a little chop and screw, a little pin here too. I'm not a designer, but.
So do you like remixing or not remixing? Do you like customizing your own clothes?
Nah, I don't customize anything. Okay. Like my best friend does all that. I was just, you know, kind of, I don't know. Ideas be popping into my head, and sometimes I act on impulse, sometimes I don't. I feel like if I'm confident enough, like, oh, I think this will work, I'll do it. But if I'm not confident, I won't even try it. So that I kind of knew she would work because she's small on the top. Like somebody like me, I'm a little bit bigger on the top, so I know I can't do that. Her, I knew it was gonna work, so I was like, let me just see what it looks like.
That's a fire picture.
This one, she's a model. My best friend actually put me onto her, and she called me. She was like, oh, she wants to do a 50 shoot. So I helped with kind of the creative direction and a little bit of the styling. I accessorized most of it.
I like that picture.
Yeah, that's fire. I could see that in like
a lookbook.
But this is like last summer, I think.
Okay.
Yo.
These are clean.
Yeah, this is another photographer did this. So these are actual like photographs. Okay, I didn't do those. Okay. The rest of them, I think, are like shot on. Yeah, this is also from Neve's. That's my best friend. Neve's photo shoot. She had a men's collection called Hazard. So the pants is from her collection, and I just styled it.
My boy's dripped out.
Yeah, he's actually a photographer too.
Just over here admiring.
I'm like, yo, like these is actually fire. Like you see, I really be sleeping on myself. I be forgetting that I did this stuff.
Big up yourself, yo.
Nah,
let me find out that belt say Eli.
No, I think it says belt. This is actually another set too from her shoe.
You know I like stuff that say Eli.
Yo, you got me weak.
The jean jacket.
I ain't gonna flex.
Did you get it custom made?
Yeah, I got it customized.
Neve makes custom stuff too. If you want some pants that say
Definitely.
Eli.
I was gonna.
I keep playing around. I gotta get that.
Listen, she can make it for you. Dark denim, light denim, black.
That's how your friend's supposed to be. I don't know if Jamal be like this. You be telling niggas about for the culture? Yeah. Oh, all right. Because look, she over here.
Listen, I'll tell people about for the culture.
Just go buy it. Like,
yeah.
And I'm about to go buy it.
And then I feel like with custom pieces, it's like, it's good because nobody else has what she has. Like,
and that's the main
specifically
purpose
for you.
Behind
like,
it.
yeah, you may invest a little bit and maybe a little more pricey, but it's worth it. It's black business and it's specific to you. Yeah. It's what you want.
And you're going to have it for a while.
Exactly. It lasts.
And if it's good, people will notice and be like,
right.
Like, yo, that's
how'd you get that like that? You be like, yo, chill.
No joke. You really got some skill, yo.
Thank you.
And so you're putting all these together? Like
yeah, all the outfits together.
Got the biker chain and the Doc Martens?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't believe I did all this. I mean, I believe it, but it's like, wow.
I mean, and the crazy thing is, like, even with For the Culture, when you, like, imagine, like, 5 years from now, when we look back and be like, oh, my gosh.
To this day, like, we're both surprised we're in the studio this
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, what made you guys want to do a radio show?
We started off of just having like our casual conversations.
Like after rehearsals, we'd be like an extra hour just talking
pure nonsense.
But
talking about the news.
We
had amazing conversations about politics and our beliefs and our views. So we were like, yo, like if we get the chance, like we should make this a podcast. And then he got the opportunity. I was like, I'm not turning that down.
Yeah.
So
Because at my school, we have a WBNB radio, and I joined freshman semester, so last year, and they were like, we do radio shows. I was like, oh. I texted Eli, I was like, yo, they do radio shows.
You want to do a podcast? I said, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's so cool.
And like, that's a very important thing also is like jumping on those opportunities. A lot of people, I've offered people opportunities and like they'll be like, I don't know, or they can't deliver on it or and stuff like that. And it's like when you get opportunities that are outside of your realm, you got to take it. Like if someone walks up to you and says, hey, I want you to model in something, like people would be like, oh, I never modeled before, but like you jump on.
That's hard. Bantu nuts?
Yeah. Yes, this picture is.
You know, it's crazy you said that. My mentor just asked me to do a photo. What do you call it? Photography.
Photo shoot?
Yeah, for her friend's birthday, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not a photographer." She's like, "Oh, you can use my camera." I don't know. Now I'm thinking, y'all got me like, maybe I should do it.
You gotta get it how you get it, cause in what 5 years, you gotta think of all the things that you pass over. You gonna be like, dang.
That's why I got into photography too, because like I used to like taking pictures a lot, and I was like, you know what, let me just dive right in. So I bought a camera, and then like as I got, you get the part that
fills in.
Not even just that, the part that'll help a lot is consistency.
Yeah,
like you gotta really want it. Like the show, we've been consistent with it. Like photography, I've been consistent with it. Now people actually want to book me. Like you gotta.
Yeah, and we're investing into it. The thing I saw this thing about black business today, and it was like, oh, like I fully support black business, but I can't support you charging me like X amount of money to.
You still gonna cop that Gucci shirt for
But
$500.
the thing is, the difference I find with it is, if you are creating a brand, like we have created for the culture, and we're at the point where we're investing into it, and it hurts sometimes where we're just like, oh, how much they want, and we gotta put it, but. It becomes a time where you at the beginning, it's all risk. Yeah. Everything you do is risk. And so for businesses, I don't like to see businesses come out the woodwork and you don't have a buzz and people aren't looking for your stuff and you're automatically charging $1,000 for a shirt. Right. It's like, all right, I understand, but you're going to have to
work
we can't go out there and start asking for, contracts with crazy amount of money when we haven't built up something to back that. So I think with that risk, you want to get to the point where you can sell a shirt for $400, but you sell them for $20 and you get people to go up to $30, then you can work your way up there. You're going to lose money along the way until you get to $400. But as long as you keep on going, it'll work itself out. That's what we're doing right now. And the hemorrhaging hurts.
It'll be worth it though.
It's worth it, and you feel it. I wouldn't be investing into something, especially with myself, if I didn't believe in it. So I believe in For the Culture fully.
Doing it,
and it's fun.
You have a passion for it, it's enjoyable.
And then what else fun. They be saying? When you love something or it doesn't feel like work. I think that's also something we all aspire to. So as long as you guys are doing it and it doesn't feel like an obligation, it feels like fun and it's worth it. Then keep going.
Yeah, and you never I think about it all the time. Even though for the way For the Culture is set up right now, I think about in the future and how it'll change and what we'll find that works and what we'll find. But that failing process, I'm 100% okay with us learning. Chris will hit me up and be like, "Yo, this worked. We got this much engagement off of doing this." I'm like, "All right, that makes sense. Let's keep on doing that." But then we'll find something else and we'll try that and it doesn't work and we'll cut it out. But as we're going, we're fine tuning as we go. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate people who do that also. It's because there's not too many people who would start a business with someone else, start losing money from the business, not getting, people automatically expect it to go to 2,000 plays and everybody supports you. I post pictures that have gotten more views and likes than what we're doing right now when I post it. And that hurts sometimes because it's that's just a picture of me. This is my actual work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why can't you support it? But working up to that, I'm 100% with it.
I was going to say, it's crazy because the people who you would expect to support you the most are sometimes the people who support you the least.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes you do get those messages from yo, Chris, you're not even gonna, you remember, well, I don't know if I can say names on here, but Catherine from freaking 226, she texted me the other day and sent me some long paragraph like, oh, girl, I see what you doing. Like, she low-key made me tear up, and it was like, damn, like, I didn't even think you was watching, you know? You get what I'm saying? So messages like that, like, people you don't expect are watching. If you don't remember, it's okay. Just crop that part out. But
I know, like, you know, like, I have a Catherine from high school, and she was very memorable. So
I'll show you.
Past her.
Moral of the story: people who you think are not watching are watching. So keep striving and keep working hard, y'all.
Thank you.
And definitely, a little revenge don't hurt, especially if you got a little.
You don't like revenge. You know, it's crazy. I did read in my daily devotion the other day. God said, "Do not be seeking revenge. Let Him handle it."
Vengeance is the Lord's.
Man, like get yours, okay?
But I'm not.
If I'm winning and you losing,
that's that real stuff.
Cross my legs and
what? Sit back.
Just sit back and
What's a 50 cent?
Enjoy my win.
No, don't be petty.
Not no revenge, but like I just want to win.
You just want to stunt a little bit. That's
I just want to win.
too.
I just want to win.
That's okay.
Way more than.
I want you to see that. I want you to see that I won.
Yeah, I want you to see that I won. Because there's a lot of people, especially with me making the decision not to go to college and all that stuff like that. There's a lot of people who were looking at me like, you're crazy, or what are you doing? Or like, you have to go to college in order to be successful. That's one of the main pushes is like, all right, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to like drag it in your face. Not like that, pause. But like, you're going to definitely see that
you could be
you
successful.
were wrong.
Yeah.
You were so wrong. That's the whole goal.
With the whole college thing, like me personally, I just do it for the networking. I feel like it's very, very possible. Like all the like these all stickers on my computer, all the different brands and the companies I'm a part of, I met through college. You know,
and this is something I appreciate about you. You know way more people, and like you're more connected than me because of you being in college. Like I'm very introverted, so even
really?
I'm very introverted.
Just because he's cool with us, he let his hair out and all that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know, you've been talking
a
lot. I
have
don't know.
my little fun at the restaurant, so I'm chilling. But like when I'm at work, it's in and out. And those people are some of the most creative, some of the most amazing people.
Yeah, what is it with Apple employees? They just be like,
you just going.
But I feel like that's what certain companies look for when they go to interview.
Yeah, they definitely look for creatives.
They look for people that's gonna stand out, or people that's
models,
gonna.
They have editors. We have, and like
so
these are people.
With those people.
What? And I'm now getting to the point where I'm comfortable with them, and they're getting comfortable with me. But even my friend Omar, like he's an amazing photographer, and he's also an amazing musician also. And I'm like, we started working there at the same time, so we became friends. And then I found out how amazing of an editor and photographer he was, and now like, hey, not that I'm gonna use it to my advantage, but that's my friend. Like if I have something and I ask him for it, I know he's gonna hold me down. Same thing, vice versa. If he has something and he says, hey, can I come on your podcast to share it, I'm gonna push for him to get on. So those people who I'm now starting to see them and see their work and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to start networking crazy and building those bridges. But it's just been harder for me because I already start off with wanting to be by myself. So I don't want to make friends with you. I don't want to talk to you at first glance.
You're not like that.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I think people underestimate the power of networking. Like, it's not what you know, but
who you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's low-key a combination of both, but who you know could really, like, change your life. Like, the right person can get you in the right room. And
that right room thing can really, like,
make you a billionaire.
It could change the whole thing.
It can.
And really the thing about, like, it's not, I mean, it is what you know, but what you know, who you know, like, the reason why they're putting you on is because they probably know something about you. Like they see something in you.
They see a value in you.
Yeah. Exactly. So then what you know comes into play because you have to back up their.
But it's not a problem if you're really about it though.
Yeah. So if someone goes up to someone and says, hey, like look at this podcast, like when they look at it, they bet that like the person better see a podcast. Like it can't be anything else but a podcast, and that's you backing it up by what we do. So now when someone puts us on and says, hey, this is for the culture, like we back it up by doing the show every week. or every other week.
Having content.
Being consistent, having guests on and stuff like that, and doing it on our own, to where now if someone says, oh, okay, I do actually like what they're doing, let me see if I could talk to them, we're backing it up. You don't have to help us out. We're doing it on our own. We're going to figure it out. But if you do want to help, cool.
Not a problem.
We'll figure it out. We ain't selling it, though.
Oh.
So.
Ain't none of that going on.
Gangster.
100% ownership over here.
I don't know about 100%. They probably gonna want something. When they threw that 500,000, like, oh, for 3%, only 3. Chris, so 1.5 each.
No, I do not. One of my biggest fears is having one of those stories like, well, he gave me 10K or 5% of the company, and I took.
Oh, I'm reading that contract like I'm the lawyer. And okay, like what is?
He about to be in bed highlighting.
What is Epiphanius monolith? What does this mean? Let me look it up, because this probably means sell your soul in Latin.
Sell your soul.
They be putting everything in Latin, so you just get confused real quick.
You putting that in Latin?
And then they repeat it. In section 5V, like, wait, we in section 13. I got to go all the way back to 5V just to know what you're talking about. But if we talking contracts, got to go through that like
a fine-tooth comb.
Uh-huh. Because they'll get you.
I wanted to say this earlier. I think a lot of people forget that business is low-key connected to everything. Like, no matter what you want to do, you should not study business, but at least have some type of background knowledge, because everything revolves around business. Music, photography, radio hosting, fashion, everything revolves back to business, because at the end of the day, you need to be able to read your numbers, understand your numbers, and also make sure you're being compensated accordingly. So I feel like a lot of people forget that, and they don't know how to negotiate properly, or even just understand certain contracts, or just working with people overall. So,
or they don't know how to market themselves.
That too.
Which is major. If you know how to market, Tekashi can market like crazy. He marketed himself like crazy.
Yeah, it sucks that he has to do all the extraness, but
I don't like him I completely don't have any care for him. But when I look at him from a business side, if we could have connected for the culture to Tekashi,
old Tekashi,
in the way that what's his name, the guy who does the interviews, the little chubby dude,
Academics.
I hate
him.
The way Academics,
he's such an instigator.
Yeah, exactly. But the way he connected himself to Tekashi is genius, because as Tekashi's name was mentioned, somehow, some way, Academics' name was mentioned.
Academics be everywhere with him.
And so that's knowing how to market yourself. So if we could have did that, I'm not saying no to it. Like every time Tekashi was about to say something, he would come to us first and do an episode with us and say, okay, I'm going to say it here.
That's all cool till the folks from 63rd knocking on our door.
Oh, I'll be like, I have nothing to do with this. I'm a civilian and
really,
a Christian.
I was going to say, if you just sitting there to receive the message, you're not really delivering it or delivering it with him.
Don't even beat me up. Beat the mic up, because the mic is the person who was talking to you. You want to talk to me.
Like, I'm just in the room.
I was just here asking questions. But, I mean, that's an important thing, too. And a lot of people, especially with black business, forget about that. That you have to have a marketable product. The reason why Gucci sells the way it does,
because it's so known. It's a familiar thing
so
that
known,
never goes out of style.
People know exactly what Gucci is. When you say that word, they already can picture it, or they can draw it for you. So that's marketing. If your brand is ABC something, like, I don't know what that is. You have to put that in front of my face to the point where I go,
okay.
Your
brand meaning.
Yeah, but you can't charge me $4,000 for ABC, and I don't know what ABC is. Sorry, I'm not paying you $4,000. Gucci, I understand why Gucci charges that much for their product.
Well, at this level,
because
now they can.
It's luxury. That's
handmade.
For them. That's for them niggas over there, right? They're reaching out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Lamborghini, they're not marketing to me, but I know who Lamborghini is, because marketing is crazy like that.
So let me ask y'all this. What's the most that y'all would pay for like a piece of clothing or a fashion piece in general? Any like...
I'll be looking at them price tags now at H&M. I'll be like,
or
60.
like, what is something that you actually would spend money on? Like,
this?
do you really like shoes, or do you really like jackets?
Shoes.
Do you really like accessories? Or...
You're talking about like in our state right now?
Huh?
In our like current state right now?
Yeah, like, I mean.
Or when we got money. Because when I got money, hey.
Well, of course, when everybody got money, it's different.
I'm
but
wild
just
out.
overall, like,
why you got
board.
3 of the same?
You're going to be like DJ Khaled with 25 white T-shirts.
I don't know.
In his closet.
Oh, we had the conversation about Dr. Dre's white Air Force Ones.
Oh my gosh, I got one for Monday, I got one for Tuesday, I got one for Wednesday. He got me tight with that.
He got the money.
So what is it? Shoes for y'all?
For me,
it's shoes.
If I'm going into the store, I'm probably more likely walking out with like something like a top more than a bottom. So that's where I'll lean towards mostly. But if I could, and I'm getting there, it would be shoes. I love Jordans. I love
What's the most that you would pay for a pair of shoes?
The most I've paid.
Yeah, the most you've paid and the most you're willing to pay.
The most I paid is what 40, 60.
Oh damn.
I don't spend too much. I've never even had a pair of Jordan 1s yet.
It was like $320.
I just got my first pair this year.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to pull the trigger on that. But
the most I paid.
I got a pair off the sneakers app. I felt like a god that day.
I got these off the sneakers. I got these and the purple one.
Sneakers app, bless y'all. Sneakers app be like, sorry,
once in my life.
Sold out. Just put it on.
Twice.
Sold out.
I had to leave work. I had to go in the break room just to cop them.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that.
My manager's like, Chris, why are you in here? Just give me 2 minutes.
He'd be like, yo, the shoe's releasing right now. I'd be like, all right, let me buy these.
The
most like, okay.
Went
through. No, it didn't. Sorry. Take your money back.
It was for
220. Oh, Jesus.
It was like my first pair of Jordans ever. It was the 13s. It was 220. It was at the Nike outlet actually, which is crazy because they had like Ferrari 14s, the Cherry 13s, and stuff, blah blah blah. I'm like, since when they have these in the outlets?
Yeah, Nike outlet be having low key heat.
Yeah, I got a Nike Tech for like $60, like the sweater.
And they have a lot more stuff for girls than guys. Like I'll be in the girls section like, duh.
Nah, I was like, they only had black when I went, so I was like, damn.
They had like some velvet type shoe. I was like, what? Well, if I could buy this for someone, I sure would buy it. It's $30 for this shoe.
Well, it depends on where you go. Because if you
I
go
was
to
gonna
a
say that
store,
too.
The one in Flushing.
Oh yeah, by Target, I think it is.
It's in that mall.
It's like you gotta go downstairs, right?
Yeah.
In the basement.
Skyview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by the Mets.
If you go to a store though, like a store like Round 2, like you'll see more.
Round 2.
No, Round 2.
I haven't stopped into any like boutiques.
Yeah, it's like they sell
it's hard to
stuff and t-shirts.
You know
it's hard to know who's real and who's not.
But they be selling stuff for resale price, like hundreds. Yeah. I don't buy anything.
I don't like resale. I'm like, screw you.
I only bought one pair of shoes resale at like a resale value. I bought my Yeezy boots. They were $247. Normally they're $220. So I paid like,
not bad.
Right, I paid like $30.
Not bad.
That's fine.
I paid like.
Still was a pretty penny, but
you're gonna pay that in shipping and handling anyway.
So once the shipping, handling, tax, and all that extraness came,
it
was like $300.
I don't even want to know. Okay.
Right, but I was like, I know I'm not gonna get it for cheaper, so.
Even in my mind, I talk myself out of it. I'd be like, what are the?
That's my problem. I can't talk myself out of it.
I'd be like, no, there's nothing. There is no reason for you to have this. Give it back.
Really? Y'all could talk yourself out of buying stuff?
My brain, I'll be in the store calling people.
I feel like it's easier for men to do that,
Why should I buy
though.
this? Should I buy this?
Why?
And nobody answer. I'll be like,
well, maybe it's not a men and a woman thing. Maybe it's just me. Because if I see something and I like it, I need to, go for it. I feel like it's not going to be here when I come back, so I need to get it while I see it. That's just how I think.
My bank account be like, no, don't you
you
dare do that.
Put it on pause.
Don't you dare do that.
I'll leave it like
all these pending transactions.
In my Safari. Once it's in my Safari, I'll come back to it in a couple weeks.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you online shopping, stuff be there a little longer, but in store, stuff do not be there. So you better
pull that trigger now, boy.
Right, and plus, I feel like I do a lot of thrift shopping, so it's really I have to get it when I see it because I'm not gonna.
You gotta put niggas on because I don't know about.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's stuff like local, like there's stuff like Unique on Jamaica Avenue. There's some stores in Brooklyn like L Train Vintage.
L Train Vintage is fire.
It's a little expensive. In the city, there's Buffalo Exchange.
There's a place on by 14th Street.
Goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill. They be having some stuff
not
too.
Goodwill. It's called like Second Street something. I don't know. I bought a babe shirt from them. They have nice products. They have like designer for like the low. Like when I went, one of my friends bought his girl like a Louis V wallet or something like that.
Goals.
Only for like $300.
You know what I'm waiting for though? I'm waiting for when men could wear like female shoes.
Men could wear female shoes?
Like heels?
Nah, not heels, not heels.
That's what I go to right away. Like
He's been talking about Tiger.
You want to see
And
these
now you
ankles?
talking about you want to hit
You want to
heels.
see
Hold on,
these
hold on.
ankles?
Nah,
What do you
I'm
mean,
saying,
like in terms of the style?
So look, like do y'all remember the Dior Jordan ones?
Yeah.
Those are fire, right?
Yeah, but those are
men's.
Yeah, the unisex.
No, they're not.
Well, I mean,
They're like under female.
but there's certain shoes that already cross over.
Yeah, like we wouldn't care.
Yeah, nobody like Nike releases them up to like size 16 in
I was
men's.
gonna say that's
but as
another
women,
thing. They're making
they
a
do
lot
it
of
already.
things unisex now, especially like with the whole sexuality thing. You know, so I feel like they're just trying to be more inclusive all around. So that's why like sizing usually ranges from like really small, like women's and kids sizes, to like men's sizes.
Okay, so that was a very long, very interesting conversation we just had with our guest today. I think that was everything we covered.
Yeah,
that was everything. So, what you guys enjoyed yourselves?
Yes, I had a good time. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
wonderful. Love to have you back sometime in the future.
Social medias.
We'll get to that afterwards. But for those listening, for those watching, this was For the Culture. It's your boy Spin City Chris. We got.
Wait, I was saying. Like
I will. I'm getting to that. Can you let me?
Oh, when they
my,
get. Oh, okay. No, I just thought you was gonna skip over it. Okay, all right, here we go. Go it again. Just do it.
All right, this is For the Culture. It's your boy Spin City Chris.
And
we
it's
got
your boy Eli.
Okay, and Alegra Styles. What's your Instagram?
My personal is just at Alegra Brianna, so ALEGRABRIANNA, and then at Alegra Styles on Instagram.
Boy Jamal.
It's JAY.Vincy, VINCY.
Okay. So, you like what they were talking about? You like the way they were moving, the way they were rocking? Go check them out. Support them in all their endeavors. Support For the Culture in all our endeavors.
As we grow.
Yes, as we grow. Listen, watch, support, share, comment. Send it to your mom. Send it to your grandma.
Don't
send it to your grandma.
Don't do that.
Send it to your cousin who fights you at barbecues. He'll like it.
Or send it to your favorite cousin at the barbecue.
Facts. That's it. Stay safe. Peace.